Alright, what's up everybody? We're back with more Divinity Original Sin 2 Solo No Lone Wolf Challenge. So, last time we got through the entirety of Act 3. It was a pretty quick act, so it didn't really take too long. And we just landed in Act 4. We haven't actually done anything in Act 4 just yet. So we're going to just start exploring around, hopefully get to the main city here, which is going to be Arx. There is like a big battle you got to do before you have access to it. But hopefully that won't be too bad, although it is kind of difficult if you try to like keep everyone alive during it. We'll see if we actually want to do that or not. Let me go ahead and pull up the stream, make sure everything looks and sounds good, and then we can go ahead and get started. Okay. There's also going to be a lot of really cool unique items that are going to be available from some vendors around Act 4. And so I might take my time with just talking with all the NPCs and seeing what they have, you know. Yeah, so we crashed the Lady Vengeance. We got attacked on the way here. So Lady Vengeance is broken. But the good news is we can still go to the Lady Vengeance if we go to the Hall of Echoes. It exists in the afterlife. So, we should still have all of the vendors on the ship, so... Well, Tarquin might not be here. Yeah, we have Mahali and Almira still. Do they have anything interesting? Just in case they do, I'm gonna quick save.
I enjoy a bumpy ride, my dear. Our arrival here was
got some pants.
even for my tastes.
Yeah, not really that great.
I'm still eternally...
Okay.
Quite a landing. I should know better.
Alright, if we go down into the ship, if I can ever remember where the heck the actual hatch is to go down. See what Corbin's got going on. I'm hoping he sells a crossbow or something.
Go on.
He does not, I mean, technically he does sell a crossbow. It's just not the quality I'm looking for. Tragic times. Yeah, I'm going to have to try to see if I can find a crossbow vendor in Arx. I don't know... I'm not well versed enough in the vendors and what they sell for Arx. So it's going to be kind of learning. Alright. So let's head outside. I'm missing a source point, so if I can find some corpse or something, we could...
Not the finest of landings.
Or we can just buy a source sword from Tarquin. That also works.
Given it's not exactly in its natural habitat.
Pick up those just in case.
At least I can come and find me.
Okay, and then let's go ahead and use that source orb. Put that away. Put all of this away. I don't really need that. Okay. Alright, let's keep on going. So, the map is kind of already revealed a little bit, which is a little bit surprising, because we haven't actually walked around, like, at all here. But there's a little village right here. There's some vendors that I don't really think sell anything too special, but that exists. And then further up, like right around here, is going to be Arx. So I think that's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to go over to Arx before we do anything else. There's also, there's a stag that's just running around. There's going to be these two people who are going to try to talk to us, and... Yep.
You see the crash? The ship? Thank there are void do as we do.
Okay, so up here, there is a fight that we can do. You can see there's all this deathwalk here, foreshadowing. There is a fight you can do up here, and it's actually a person who existed in Divinity Original Sin 1, Loic the Immaculate. We're going to wait a little bit to do that. He is level 20. I probably could beat him right now. I am, I think, level 19. Just barely level 19, but yeah. I probably could beat him right now. But I think it's better to just wait. We don't need to prove anything by trying to punch above our belt, you know. That's it.
Hello. Please.
Oh, you got these things. So you...
Now's the time to stock up.
This is the Faithful armor set. There are, I believe, 8 parts to this. There's a necklace, there's a ring, pants, belt, everything. There's all sorts of things. And they're all over the place. Like, some, obviously, you can buy from a vendor. Some you have to, like, find in very specific spots. If you wear all of it, I think you get, like, basically, like, permanent spread wings. So you're immune to, like, surfaces, and you can use, flight, like, every turn.
You'll have to forgive.
It's pretty cool.
For sale here.
But
Any takers?
not really
Strokes
practical.
his chin as he surveys the pilgrim camp. He notices you
It's a
approach,
finesse-based thing.
turns and smiles his stern
Eh.
smile.
It's not terrible, but I think I like what I have more.
Hopefully Lucian will grant me his blessing.
Okay.
He swings about.
Sadly, these pilgrims have no thank you. Should you choose
A firm hand.
Alright, Jahan is going to go off to try to find the demon.
You come to whatever your. I want to visit.
Just trying to see if anybody has anything
I
important
heard
here.
huge
There's a
crash in the mountains
um,
earlier.
common chest armor with a rune slot. That's funny.
I feel awful.
The woman's upper lip twitches. and her
You
chest
just have
heaves
goo
with
on
each
you and it
pulse.
costs 304.
She trails.
That's crazy.
please return? I can't believe that I made it
I'll
all
take
the way
that.
here. You'll see.
What is this nonsense? Alright, well, doesn't really seem like any of the vendors here sold anything great, so we're just going to keep on moving on. Go further up this path. I think there's going to be a couple of people running away that we're going to come by in a second. We could go right towards the dock. There is a fight down here. Again, I just want to get to Ark's first thing first. Check in with the vendors. Yeah, they're all just running.
Seems the life expectancy of magisters gets shorter and shorter.
It does appear that way. Alright, so this is going to be an annoying fight, and
Still drawing breath.
there's also this guy. You actually can save him by giving him a healing potion, and then you can decide to kill him afterwards, which is funny. But we're just going to take him out. I want the XP. Do I still have Lore Master on? I do. Not like it's going to be better than what we have, because it's not a divine quality item. There's a bird nest up there. Okay. Doesn't seem like a great place to build a bird's nest when this is going on over here. So this fight, it sucks. There are going to be 3 paladins that I don't think I can see yet because they're further up, but there are going to be 3 paladins that you can keep alive, and if you do so, I guess you can take them out afterwards and get extra experience. I think you can also just take them out during the fight and get the experience for them too. It really doesn't matter. There's a couple of paladins that just die instantly no matter what, and I don't believe they give any experience. I'm pretty sure they're just scripted to die, and they don't do anything. While you're fighting though, there's going to be other Voidwoken that are going to spawn in and immediately get a turn because of how Divinity's turn order system works. And it really becomes obnoxious because the Voidwoken will basically just go up to someone and usually blow themselves up to do like a whole bunch of damage. And keeping these 3 paladins alive is just really hard to do. It's not fun. I think we're just going to take them out just so I get the experience. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll quick save here too. And then I'll peace of mind and we'll just jump right into the fight. Okay.
Do not fall amid the fray, paladins! Face them to the last!
They say that, and then immediately this guy spawns in, and they all die. Yeah, blood contagion, and that is going to destroy those 3 paladins. It's gonna start taking out the other paladins here too. Shackles of Pain. Yeah, this guy has a lot of AP. The Voidwoken Blood Fury is kind of the boss of this fight. He's basically like a enhanced version of the vampiric Voidwoken. And he has 6,700 health, so like over double what a regular vampiric Voidwoken has. Whole bunch of armor. Like, this thing is very strong, so we're gonna want to take it out as soon as possible. Alright, but we are gonna just take out these paladins because I don't really care to keep them alive. So let's do... Well, I don't think I have to worry about that. Let's just if we make them hostile, then it doesn't matter if the Voidwoken kill them or if I kill them. What is his fire resistance? 80%. That is tragic. They have 40. Is he weak to anything? He's weak to water. He's also resistant to physical by 20%. Okay. Something to note. There are 4 traps down right there. Go ahead and use Adrenaline. Put another trap down. And then we're gonna blow it all up, and hopefully this makes them instantly hostile with me. Okay. So I did get experience. Yeah, they're hostile now. Okay, so we're all good, I think. We'll just double check. That was a lot of experience too. 19,000, and then wasn't it like 70,000? I got 238,000 experience. So I'm guessing the paladins were 38, and then the Voidwoken was worth 19,000. Okay. Anyway, we got executioner to proc, so we can do one other thing. Let's get this guy down here too. And then I guess I'll just I'll reapply the Loot of Haste, and I'll go Chameleon Cloak, and then we'll end our turn here. I don't think this fight is too bad, but if you try to keep the 3 paladins alive, it's so difficult to do. It's possible, it's just really goddamn hard. And especially with a solo character, I don't really think it's worth it. Alright. So we get experience for that guy, even though we didn't kill him. Still counts. Do they have retribution at all? Just make sure. Okay, they do not. Because I want to make sure that when I use... Oh, do I not have chloroform on? Oh, yeah, I took it off, didn't I? So... Because I was trying to put Arrow Storm on. I forgot to put it back on. Whoops. That's okay. I'll just... I guess I'll move up a little bit just so I can see the field better. And then we'll end our turn here. Then we'll delay the next. Does seem like another Voidwoken spawn, but he is, I guess, too far away. He's over here. I'll worry about him later. I'm not gonna deal with that right now. Okay, let's teleport you over here. I know you're weak to water, and we could probably just freeze or stun you. Probably be best to freeze if I had to guess. So shoot a water arrow. And then freeze arrow. Very good. Does frozen also lower resistance to water? It does. Awesome. Good stuff. And then one more water arrow should take out that middle one. Okay. And let's just do this. And we'll recast Peace of Mind. I don't think that Vampiric Void Woken's going to do too much to me. Okay, the ones that blow up are going to spawn now. I don't know where he's going. Oh, okay, he's going around. Yeah, because he can't use the ladder, obviously. How did they... I froze them. What just happened? How did he not... How did he get a turn? I froze him, didn't I? I have no idea. Things are just happening. This guy's almost dead. I think he's just going to die to Necrofire, so we really don't have to worry about doing anything special to him. This guy moves towards the end of turn order, so I think it's worth Charming Arrow him. Okay, let me move over here. And I'll try ballistic shotting. I don't think this is going to kill, but it should do a lot. I could adrenaline if I want to try to get that kill. But I think I'll wait. Let's just go ballistic shot. Deal big damage to him. And hopefully they attack each other here. I'm hoping they don't attack me. Okay, I don't really understand the logic behind that. Just whack them a whole bunch. Alright, they are... Well, at least this one's going to attack. But this guy's going for me, yeah. I think. Yeah, he is. And that is some big damage. A corpse explosion on him? That's funny. Okay. And this guy's gonna come for me too, of course. I think that guy might be blocking the staircase though, so that's at least something good for me. Okay, let's think about this for a second. Oh, I guess this guy's immune to Necrofire damage. That would make sense, okay. Let's do Loot of Blessing. Get rid of this Necrofire, because it will be a problem if I don't. Also want to reapply Loot of Haste, too. Loot of Haste. We're gonna get Chameleon Cloak next turn.
I'm ready.
Okay, how do I want to go about doing this? Because I don't think I can see... Can I? No, its path is interrupted. Oh, wait. No, I can get him right here. Okay. So then, let's do 1. And then 2, 3. And that kills both of them. Gives me Executioner. Okay. And then I think... Let's see, how do I want to go about this? Can Sky Shot? No, Sky Shot can't see him. What about like a... Well, I don't know if an elemental arrow will even kill him. It does hit though. Maybe it will. Maybe this will kill him. Okay, it does. Good. Alright, I wanted to keep, like, hold on to 1 AP. Because this guy, I don't know what he's gonna do. I might just, like... I don't know. I don't want to move out of combat, so I might stay where I am. And I guess we'll, I guess we'll just call it. I'm hoping that we will live this turn. Alright, another one of these guys spawns in. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, he's gonna blow me up right away. Oh, never mind. Thankfully not. Okay, thankfully that doesn't do actual damage. That's gonna hurt. Okay, Shackles of Pain does suck, admittedly. And Source Vampirism. Wow, okay. They gave this thing way too much AP. Yeah, the good thing was with Blood Contagion, I'm pretty sure it does magic armor damage. It doesn't deal like actual direct damage to you. Okay. So Shackle of Pain is gonna last 2 turns. That should be fine with Chameleon Cloak. We can just play the Loot of Blessing again, which will make this Holy Fire, and then I don't have to worry about taking extra damage here. So we'll do that. And then... do I want to, like... I do want to get away from them just in case they try attacking me or something here. I just don't know how far away I want to move. I guess we'll just jump here. Okay, we have Chameleon Cloak back, so let's just do, yeah, let's just do Peace of Mind again, and then Chameleon Cloak. And the hope is that next turn, or not next turn, but whenever we reveal ourselves from invisibility, we can just kind of like do a whole bunch of damage at once. What? What? Excuse me? Run that by me again. Run that by me again. Run that by me again. Try attacking me. Hold on. Also, we're getting to listen to my voice through my controller. What? Hold on. Or not next turn, but I did go invisible. Yeah, I'm invisible. So I'm invisible. It attacked the corpse with Blood Contagion and it hit me. It still forks to me. It still forks to me even though I'm invisible? That's absurd. Flat out, that is just absurd. Nothing else to say about it. Okay. Well, we're not dead yet somehow. I am gonna reload though, because I just lost my Atara the Blood Rose. Also, I'm over encumbered now. Oh my goodness. This is so goddamn bad. Okay. Well, let's just see what happens here. Well, he's weak to water, right? So we want to do a water arrow. Okay. And then I guess I'll do a charming arrow on him. Make him my friend. I don't have nether swap. Oh, of course. We're going to interrupt my turn immediately so this guy can get a turn. Incredible. Alright, nether swap. Him over... Why can't I swap with that? Come on, man. Alright, then nether swap those two. Okay. We're gonna do Loot of Haste. Oh, I'm giving the haste buff to him as well. I think. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be in range. Oh no, he's not. Okay, good. Okay, well, let's just see how this goes. Another guy just spawns in and then gets a turn. And, oh, you know, that's... Okay, alright, now I'm understanding why... Now I get why he got cured immediately. Okay, we're gonna die here, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's any hope we're gonna live this turn. Yeah. Okay. I get it now. I get why when I froze him, because if you remember, I froze him that one time, and that does count as a death, so we're going to do that. This is such a stupid fight. What a horribly, and I really do mean horribly designed fight. So what's happening is those enemies are spawning in when it becomes his turn, and then that counts as his turn getting, like, skipped, but not skipped. Like, it just gets pushed back in turn order. But any status he has ticks down by 1. That's such a bizarre way of designing the game. I just don't know what they were thinking with this fight. I have no words. This is very, very, very poor game design. It's just frustrating that they spawn in, immediately interrupt turn order. Like, they don't get pushed to the back. They just immediately interrupt turn order. And crazy stuff like that can happen. I don't know. That is not how it should be. At all.
Do not fall amid the fray, paladins! Face them to the last!
And also, I thought Blood Contagion only did magic armor damage, but that time it did, in fact, do physical armor damage. I don't know if he's got, like, 2 versions of it or what. Because that one's only doing magic armor damage. Alright. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, again, I want to take out the paladins because they're just gonna die. They're so goddamn useless in this fight. So let's do this. And then adrenaline. And we'll blow that up. Like so. Get executioner to proc. Okay, now, yeah, the other 2 paladins are also hostile towards me, so that's good. That's what I'm looking for. And then, let's water air you 2, because you're grouped up, might as well. And then I'll go invisible. Alright, we're gonna probably want to teleport the big guy somewhere so that we can stack them all up. Man. Let's move up a little bit. End our turn. Okay, so that's he's definitely gonna kill these two. Dominant Mind. Okay, so he's gonna charm them. Killing him with a healing skill. Incredible. Okay, this guy's in combat now. Alright, we're gonna delay this turn. I gotta see if I have high ground from up here or not. When they're on that wall over there. I think I might have high ground from where I am. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I do, okay. And I could Charming Arrow him, but as we've seen, it's not consistent. Sometimes the game's like, nah. We're gonna spawn another enemy, and that's not gonna work. So it might just be best to just, you know, try to do enough damage to take him out before he becomes a problem. Okay. Well, in that case, let's... I don't think there's any way I can fire a water arrow and hit both of these guys, is there? No, I mean, it doesn't even go that far anyway. I wish I could teleport this guy. Alright, let's just do... Here, what we can do, let's teleport you down here. And then let's another swap this, or can I get him? Might be better if I do him. Another swap this guy with the Dead Magister. And now we can just start firing some water arrows over in that direction. Okay, thankfully the path is not interrupted completely. It's mostly interrupted, but not completely. Alright. I'll have to end this turn, and then next turn we'll go water arrow again. And I think this guy's about to die. So we'll get Executioner to proc. Okay. And now the question is, do we have enough damage to take him out? I don't think we do. Okay. It doesn't seem like we will. So let's just let's Charming Arrow and hope it actually works. It might not. I just want to try it. We'll also charm this guy too. Yeah, see. It's so annoying that can happen. They spawn in, and that counts as him serving one turn for charm. So he immediately gets cured from it. That's just bad. That's just bad. Yeah, thankfully I wasn't able to attack me. This guy is going to be able to attack me though. And he's going to do a lot, I'm sure. Yep. Okay. Let's see what I want to do here. God dang, this is just such a brutal fight. Let's start by jumping over here. If I can get... I want to get as close as I can to him. Being a bit finicky. Okay. Because I'm going to go arrow spray just to delete him. Oops. Easily takes him out. Okay. And then I'm going to charming arrow this guy. We'll go skin graft. That gets rid of necrofire. All adrenaline again. So I can go loot of haste. And reset peace of mind. And the hope is that they'll gang up on this guy and kind of crowd themselves in one spot. Maybe actually I should just go Chameleon Cloak, because yeah, I'm only gonna have... Or actually, no, I probably should have peace of mind for... Well, it's fine. It doesn't matter. This guy comes in. Okay. Yeah, so he's gonna take out the Void Woken for sure. Okay, Shackles of Pain, sure. I'm pretty sure you're just gonna kill him though, aren't you? No, he's gonna walk up there for some reason. Okay. Not really sure why that is. Alright, we're gonna end this turn and then delay the next. Alright, let's see. Let's teleport. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I'm hoping that my explosive trap will reach this far. We're gonna see. I'm hoping it does. I'm pretty sure it will. Yeah, that hits all three of them. So then we'll do this. Because that's going to kill the fluorescent Void Woken for sure. What is this guy resistant or weak to? Weak to poison. Okay. We can do that. Alright, gives me Executioner. Shoot another poison arrow. Well, let's do a poison cloud arrow. Why not? Be fancy about it. It might be best if I charm at least one of them. Yeah, let's charm him. And I'll blow up the fluorescent voidling really quick. There we go. We're getting there. Let's go ahead and do Loot of Blessing here. Just to give me extra resistances, give me some dodge chance. The whole thing. Okay, and then we'll end this turn. Okay. Apparently he can't get over there, that's good. Okay, cursing him, I think that lowers his resistances. Also got some decent damage in. He's on Necrofire. Yeah, it's 15% less resistances, so that's good. Okay. So I actually can do some decent damage with fire against him if I want. I think what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to use Worm Tremor to trap them where they are so they can't get over to me. And then if I can... It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to unless I can shoot. Is that hitting him? I think it is. Let's try it. Yep, cool. Alright, so now he's charmed. So he'll take out that one Voidwoken for me, or I guess just pass his turn. I'm going to delay this turn while he's still stuck there. Alright, cool. Now let me jump over to him. And I just realized I don't have a source point. I can't purge that, really? Can I purge anything? Okay, I can purge this thing right here. Cool. Alright, now we'll go Arrow Spray right at him. That should break all of his physical armor. Very good. Let's end this turn. I'll just swap him down here. What? Oh, I can't because he's entangled. Correct. That is how that works, isn't it? Well, I can still use a knockdown arrow on him, so... Alright, and he is weak to water, so 1... And, well, if I don't crit, I won't kill, so let's use a freezing arrow just in case. Sure enough, we do not crit, so that was a smart idea. I would have probably lost right there. Oh yeah, Perseverance got him all of his magic armor back. That's okay. Alright. Alright, so we did die to that fight because it sucks how that fight works. Just everyone gets to join in combat, immediately get a turn, and do a whole bunch of damage to you. It's not great. And also that counts as him serving as a charm turn or freeze turn.
Pursing her bruise,
You took care of business too late for my crew, though.
the captain sobers and curls her lip at the void-woken corpses.
Not as sorry. It kills me to lose good men. Could be worse. After your we're sure the Magisters have a lot to answer. Obviously.
Okay.
She eyes.
Are you serious? You won't fight. But check it. Take care.
You're yapping too much. I'm just trying to loot people right now. And you know what? The price for yapping is me missing a crossbow shot. Why am I not able to hit you? Oh wow, you have a lot of armor. Not like I really care though. Leave it alone. Okay. Yeah, you do have a lot of armor. Well, that's okay. Use a charming arrow so they don't attack me. Wait, can I see them from here? I might be able to. Yeah, I can. Alright, we'll do Charming Arrow again. Because I only had 2 AP that turn. We'll throw an Explosive Trap. And then blow it up. How much health does she have left? 700. Alright, we'll go invisible, and then next turn we'll be able to take her out. No big deal. She also might just die to burning. Or we can just do this. Yeah. Alright, cool. The paladins and such here, they give a lot of experience, so they are usually worth taking out for a good amount. Alright, let's purge you, and then we'll purge one other person. So I can get all of my source points back. I'm just glad this fight's over. This is such an annoying fight. My first death in Act 4. And I'm not too surprised that it was this fight. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything else of importance on any of these bodies. Okay. I believe you can jump up here. Or can you climb? Yeah, you can climb this. And yeah, there's just a chest that doesn't really have anything in it. I thought maybe there could be something, but I also need to put chloroform back on. I completely forgot that I took that off when I was trying to put Aerospray on, or Aerostorm on. And then I didn't actually have the skill learned. I forgot to read the book. Pretty sure I bought a book for it, and then I just never learned it. For some reason. Alright, we'll deal with all these paladins later. I'm not going to fight them right now. Finally, after all that, we have made it into Ark. So we have that waypoint unlocked now. So this is going to be the main town where you can buy a whole bunch of different equipment. We'll have a lot of vendors accessible to us. Let's just see what they all have. Get a unique. So there's a lot of great uniques in Ark. So this is a great two-handed mace if you need one. There's a better one that you can find near the cathedral.
I'm just the one that
but that one is not bad. Let's see what this guy's got.
Back in business. Thank the gods for Lord Cam, eh?
We'll take more of these arrows off of you. Okay, this person, if there's anyone who's going to sell a crossbow, it's going to be Trader Non here.
You're either the hunter or the hunted, my friend. Either way, I'll get you.
They've got a unique bow. But yeah, they do not sell a divine quality crossbow. God dang. Why is it so hard to find someone who sells it? Here, let me quick load. I'll talk to a different vendor, and I want to see if the inventory, you know, if she can sell a divine crossbow or what. Because this is going to be a problem if I can't get my hands on a properly leveled crossbow. I'm still using a level 17 crossbow. And I'm level 19 right now, which that is a pretty big problem. Alright, so let me talk to you.
Look, by all means,
You have a
but do not
belt.
touch the merchant.
Alright, let's quick save again. Talk to you
You're
again.
either the hunter or the hunted.
Nah,
my
you
friend.
still have a
Either
purple
way, I'll get you situated.
bow. That is tragic. Well, doesn't look like I'm going to be getting a divine quality crossbow on this vendor refresh unless there's another person who sells crossbows. There might be.
The elf stands in front of a cart, displaying various sundries.
Guy
He
has
warms them up to you
arrows.
and gives you a broad smile.
Okay.
Don't fret.
There's more vendors all over the place, but I want to do one. I mean, I want to do a fight first, but I wanted a crossbow. I really wanted a better crossbow. It sucks that I don't have a better crossbow. And also I need persuasion so I can do this thing really quick. So let's head back to the Hall of Echoes. I can go to the magic mirror. And I'll put persuasion over lore master so I can go do this really quick. Okay. Yeah, take off all this, put it into persuasion. And then let's head back to the city square and let's persuade this guy.
Please, you've got to. She didn't do anything wrong. She was just trying
Villain.
to save lives, but no one will. Lucian's.
You approach.
You are in.
You could call.
The prisoner will be silent. We are beyond.
They were both a couple of.
At best, you are a coward.
His icy.
Step aside, stranger.
Oh, can you just persuade him like this?
Now,
No.
if you would do me one service more. A seeker. Very well.
The paladin looks.
Okay, there we go. So we made sure that this person didn't get executed. Paladin
The rest of you
DeSelby
have
here.
your duties. Move.
Instead, they just get put in a jail cell. I don't know if we need persuasion for anything else upcoming. Trying to think. You might need it for one other thing. But I'm not going to worry about it. Why am I always getting turned around on the ship? I never know how to get back to the hatch and access the magic mirror. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need persuasion for anything upcoming right now. So let's just go put Lore Master back on. And then we'll go back to the city square. I'm still looking for a better crossbow though, because I'm still rocking the level 17 one. I'd love it if I could get something that is properly leveled for where I am. Alright, well let's do this fight over here really quick. Because we're going to get ambushed. And yeah, I'd rather go to a place where I know it's coming. I can better prepare. Yeah, it's over here. So inside of this like playground area, all of these citizens that are walking around, they're actually like demons waiting to ambush me. Sent by the doctor. So let's jump over here. I think if I'm back here, I shouldn't be seen by them. I'm gonna quick save just in case though. Yeah, I think they just walk in this like kind of square. Hello, hi, remember me? Sorry I've not been around much. Life has been unfortunate, busy, but in my spare time I promise to work on a time machine. So someday it may go back. It's fine. Also, I do remember you, 70, of course. It hasn't been that long. I think it's only been like maybe a month. Go back and watch your streams live. How have you been? Are your success and happiness daily? Didn't have much success this stream. We did die already one time due to some really crazy stuff in one of the battles. But life has been going pretty well, and I think the run has overall been pretty good. The build is very strong. Just one problem is I am trying to get a weapon that is properly leveled for where I'm at right now, and I'm struggling to do that. Right now the weapon I have is level 17 and my character is level 19. So it doesn't seem like much, but it does make a big difference. Alright. So let's wait for them to do one more pass, and then I'll do Loot of Haste, Peace of Mind, and I'll try to get on top of that little platform right there before we start battle. Alright. That should be far enough where they don't see me. So let's Loot of Haste, and then Peace of Mind, and I'll try to sprint all the way up to that little platform there, if I can. What the heck?
Several bystanders are suddenly engulfed by smoke.
Oh, you just had to turn around right there.
The
That
doctor
sucks.
sends his
Okay. Whatever. Ambush me, do whatever you need to. Wow, they're level 20 as well. Alright, let's teleport you over here. And then I'm gonna jump over there and I'm gonna nether swap the guy that's on top of that. We'll go adrenaline here. And then we'll jump on down.
Glory is mine.
Walk right here. And I will go invisible. And hopefully I can stack another guy on top. Oh, come on. Don't move. Wait, did they get... Were they in combat? He opened the... I didn't even know they were in combat. Okay. Well, this is a problem. Those paladins are worth experience. Alright, so we might be reloading this. Because they're probably going to kill these paladins. Oh, honestly, it's not probably. I think definitely they're going to kill the paladins. If you were going to do gaming streams but not video games, what would you do? Playing cards like Go Fish, Uno, Backgammon, Mousetrap, Mahjong, Guess Who, when you put croquet, tarot cards? If I wasn't doing video games, trying to think of something that would be fun, not just for me to play for a couple of hours, but also for people to watch. I don't know. I guess you'd have to do some kind of like IRL thing, but I just don't like the whole culture of IRL streaming. I don't know, maybe you just go to an arcade and do whatever they have, whether it's mini golf, laser tag, you know, go-karting, something like that. Or maybe we do something else like homemade ice cream. What would you stream if not video games? If not video games, I'd probably just stream just ranting about things. Just yapping. I don't really need something in front of me to just yap for like an hour or two. Could even do like reaction stuff, although that's a bit, you know, oversaturated, honestly. Nothing wrong with it, just it's everywhere. How do I feel about all I can eat buffets? I know some people like them because I can eat everything you see and can grab, but some people don't like them because they say they are dirty. I say if they are not mice or bugs, it's hopefully okay to eat, maybe. Have you ever had a buffet experience? Yeah, I have. Not recently, but I've had, I mean, a fair amount when I was younger. And any time that, like, you know, someone's been, like, you know, married or, you know, some big family get-together happens, you know, usually there's buffets involved. I don't really care too much for them, but I'm also a pretty picky eater, so I'm not, like, the best, when it comes to food. Wow, they have 10 and, like, 5 different stats? Pyro, Hydro, Arrow, Geo, and Necromancer are all 10. Wow, okay. Did they already kill the Paladin? I don't know where the Paladin went. I thought he was over there. Oh, they walked over here. I see. Alright, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to reload this fight. I guess what I could do is, I guess I'll just have to kill the Paladins. Because if they're gonna get involved in the fight and just die anyway, I might as well get the experience first. You should do a react stream, but only react to bad news. Not wishing bad news on you, but it would be quite the unique experience. I think a fair amount of people already react to, like, you know, terrible things that have happened around the world. I don't think that would be anything new and groundbreaking to do that kind of stuff. I mean, if I were to react to anything, it would have to be still something within my niche. Like, I could react to my old videos, because I have videos from, like, what? Are they 17 years old at this point? Something like that? I don't know. They're old. They're old. I'm just glad that I'm not somebody who was, like, ashamed of myself to the point where I, like, deleted anything from my channel, though. I like having all that archived. Alright, let's loot of haste. I think if you just kill one of them, they retreat. I'm pretty sure. And then we can just reload the game. I do have a rule that I'm trying not to reload the game unless combat ends naturally. Sometimes I have broken that rule, but it's been because of weird, crazy things that I feel like it's justified. Let's do skin graft. Once I went to a Chinese food buffet. Chinese food has wontons and ordered chicken and hot sour soup. I was at the counter waiting for the line to move, and an old man grabbed my wrist and moved me. That's just rude. That is just absolutely rude. How about react to supernatural and paranormal events that only you witness? Like the camera is only on you, but you see an actual ghost and react to it, and we can see your real-time reaction. Or would that be too scary? Or maybe you could see Bigfoot for real and we see you react and describe. Maybe you see a real-life angel. Would that be all too scary for you? I think that would be too unrealistic. I'm not a good enough actor that I could pull off, like, seeing that. I know there's a lot of, like, you know, fake ghost hunting shows and such that a lot of people like watching, and all power to you. If that's something you like, you know, go for it. But I don't know if I'd be able to pull off that kind of style. God, these guys have so much health, and it sucks because I just don't do enough damage with this crossbow. Yeah. So they just run away. I'm pretty sure they show up multiple times, though, if you didn't defeat them here, but everything was thrown off. Everything was thrown off. All because of the paladins getting involved. Because what I was trying to do, I was trying to stack them all on top of each other, like all four of them be on top of each other, and then break their magic armor and just stun lock them constantly. That's what I wanted to do. And I really think that would have worked, but because the paladins got in the fight, they moved, and it just, everything went pear-shaped. So let me try taking out the paladins first. Because I think doing that will help a lot. I want to make sure that no one else sees it, though. If possible, because I don't want to drag anyone else into the fight. I just want it to be me and them. Then this person would get in the fight. I don't know. I'm gonna teleport him right here. Just kidding. Apparently they walked out of range. Oops, I missed. Okay, one of them did get in combat. But it doesn't look like anyone else, like the townspeople, really care. So that's good. So I can just do this. And jump on back over here. We'll go adrenaline. I'll shoot a... I'll use a trap. And then I'll throw an explosive arrow at him to blow that up. Okay, and then I'll go Chameleon Cloak. Pleasure 4 reacts to the visions of the end times. Sorry, the end to the Chinese food story got deleted. The old man moved me and tried to walk me out of the mall, but I was very scared and I yelled for help. And when a grown-up saw me, the old man let me go and walked away, pretending like he didn't try to walk away with me. It's scary as a kid, but I'm still here, and I hope nothing like that happened to you. An attempted kidnapping? Is that what you're talking? Dang, that's... I saw one thing of... I think it was like some like delivery driver who kidnapped like a 7-year-old kid. That... And I think he got sentenced to death. I'm pretty sure. Got the death penalty. But cases like that, I mean, it's just... What is the world coming to, man? Migo and walked away. Oh, sorry. I just read that comment. The supernatural reacts wouldn't be fake if it were real. Could you handle it? Seeing actual aliens... mermaids and interdimensional men. Yeah, like if the supernatural were real, and like it showed up all the time, I guess you'd have to get used to it. But thankfully, if it is real, it doesn't happen very often. And if it's not real, well, you know, it's just kind of like people play and make believe, which, again, all power to them. I know there's a lot of people who dedicate their lives to like finding cryptids and stuff like that. Gotta respect the dedication. 100%. Alright. These two paladins are now done for, so we don't have to worry about them interfering with this, because that was a problem. Just wanted to make sure they were out of the way here. So let's go into sneak mode, and then I'll cloak and dagger past the gate. And we'll do the same thing we did last time again. But this time I think I'm going to have to time it better. I'm hoping if I'm over here that I can play the Lute of Haste earlier without triggering combat. We'll try it. Try it like right now. Alright, that looks good because they haven't pulled me in just yet. I also was slow on using Peace of Mind too. Okay, now I'm up here first thing. Okay.
Several buys.
The doctor.
Alright, very good. Can I see him? I cannot. Wait. Where's the fourth guy? Oh, he's up here. Okay. We're going to teleport you down there. And then I'm going to adrenaline. We're going to jump down. I'm trying to get as close as I can to these guys. And then we're going to nether swap ourselves with the guy up here. We're going to jump down. I'm going to walk up here. And then we're going to go Chameleon Cloak, and we'll do our signature end turn, delay turn, have all of our AP at the ready. Okay, they're going to try to guess where I am. Okay, just that guy, I guess. Alright. And then I can use chloroform, so who has the most magic armor? This guy by just a little bit. Okay. And what are their resistances looking like so I know? 20%. Okay, nothing like too crazy. We should be able to use explosive trap as usual. Yeah. Nothing too crazy there. That's scary. The delivery man got death penalty for trying to pick up a kid. Maybe it wasn't his fault. Maybe he thought the kid was supposed to be delivered. Just kidding, but you're lucky it never happened. No, that's not all he did. That's not all he did to the kid. No, it was one of those things where the death penalty was actually like, you know, you definitely could make a strong case, strong argument. I don't know what state it happened in, but yeah, it's not great. I wouldn't look into it. I would not look into it. You're lucky it never happened to you, but we all have things that scare us, but not you. You are brave and indestructible. If a man touched you, you'd burn with the force of 100 million Sundays and they'd be gone. I would not describe myself as being, like, completely fearless. There are definitely things I'm scared of. For sure. But I will say that I don't, like, live in fear, you know? That is something that you just can't do. It can completely ruin you if you do that. Okay, I really want to be able to teleport him onto the stack here. But in order to do that, I would have to go skin graft. Which kind of sucks, because I haven't used, like, anything else. I think I'm going to... Yeah, I think I'm going to deploy mass traps first. Then we'll skin graft. I'll go adrenaline on this turn as well. And we'll teleport you over here. Okay. And then we will blow it all up. Well, actually, hold on. Do we want it? Because I don't want them to move from that spot. I'm trying my best to, like, kill all 4 of them in this one fight. You don't have to do this. Yeah, the problem is now I don't have enough AP. Yeah, I don't have enough AP now to, like, stun them, which is what I wanted to do. Well, let's see if I can just chameleon cloak, and do they retreat just based off of that, or do they retreat after a couple more damage? What is happening? Why? Like, just why? Can I... We don't have, like, any body to... No, we don't. Okay. What does that mean? No. No one has magic armor at this point now. Okay. Horrific scream, sure. Yeah, they're gonna retreat because he fell. I guess if they fall below like 2,000, that's where it cuts it off at. Alright. I think we can do it, but I gotta time the Loot of Haste better. I have to time it. Really, Peace of Mind doesn't matter too much. It's just Loot of Haste has to be set up, and I've got to get to that spot and trigger the battle like all in one fell swoop. I guess bonus points if I can, like, start combat while I'm standing where that one guy spawns in at. I think he spawns, like, right here or something. Alright, so let's try this again. What are you scared of? I don't believe that a man who can beat any game and has a protector dog is in fear of everything. I bet I don't even fear death when your time comes. You'll tell grim death not today.
Several bystanders are suddenly engulfed by...
For me, like, heights is kind of a big one. I am not a fan of heights. I get, like, the instinct to jump when I'm high up, and that is not a good instinct to have when you're too high up in the air. Yeah, so that's kind of like one of my big ones. I don't know if there's any like other like just big one that I can think of, but I'm sure there's other things that I definitely am afraid of, for sure. Although, honestly, like, death, like, the concept of it, it's not... Surprisingly, that's not really one of the things that I'm that worried about. I know a lot of people do fear death, but... I don't know. I think I would honestly describe it as I fear losing someone more than I fear myself dying. I don't know if that's a weird thing to say, but that is kind of genuinely how it is. I would be afraid of Squink. I'm just lucky I'm on his side. One time a child friend of mine took Squink through in a wood chopper. Squink came out and said thanks for the haircut. That friend is still alive. Squink believes it's better to let him love in fear or live in fear than die in peace. Oh, Squink is incredible. Listen, Squink is either the most powerful ally or the scary or the most dangerous enemy. There's never an in-between with him. Alright, let's delay this turn. So we're going to do the same thing I did last time, but now I have Loot of Haste for one more turn. Or do I? Yeah, I do. Okay. Hello. Thunder, what's up? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Thunder. Stuck her whole head through like the arm of the chair. Can you just wait? Yeah, just wait, okay? Yeah. After this fight, I'll take you out, okay? How about that? Yep. Alright. I mean, I have been going for almost an hour and a half, so I guess it was only a matter of time before she showed up. Alright, let's throw these traps down. I'm going to try to put them away because I don't want the trap to accidentally activate too soon. I'm going to go skin graft. I'm going to teleport. Alright, do I have to adrenaline here? Yeah, I do. I do, because I need to blow up the trap. Wait, is this even gonna work? No, I think I messed up again. Unfortunately, I think I have messed up again. Well, if I end my turn here, it might still work if that trap does enough damage. I can throw an extra trap on top of it. Yeah, let's see if this works. Yeah, it didn't... See, that the problem is now it didn't break their magic armor. I broke 2 of them, but not all of them. And I wanted to break all of them. Alright, well, at the very least, we can do this. That will trap them in place for 3 turns, and then we'll go Chameleon Cloak, and we'll try it again after I reveal myself. And then that way, because they can't move, they're not going to be able to do any stupid nonsense like, you know, attacking the townsfolk instead of me. Yeah, but that was not the way I needed to play that. We can all have Squink as an ally, but we will always be his enemies. I must be going. I have to get ready to feed Squink. I have his dinner for him. Some carrots, a sunflower seed, and the cow in the beginning of Jurassic Park and that harness. Have a nice time. Good to see you again. Very many heroics to you and Playtime forever. Well, thanks, 70. It's always fun talking with you. Thanks for being here. Alright, let's delay this turn. And then we'll have 2 turns back to back that hopefully I won't mess up this time around. I'm gonna do 3 explosive traps. Plus an extra one. Then we're gonna cursed fire arrow. And this should do a lot of damage. It killed 2 of them, it looks like, and... Or did it kill 3? Wow, it did that much? Yeah, I think it killed 3. Wow. I only see 2 things that... Oh, no, there we go. 3 batches of experience. Yeah. Well, that was a lot better. Yeah, there we go. All 4 demons destroyed. All of them were level 20 as well, so that's pretty darn impressive. You don't have to kill them all in one battle. They do show up again. They'll like ambush you multiple times. They just retreat when their health gets low, and I don't know if they regenerate that health from battle to battle. I don't actually remember. Because honestly, usually when I'm doing that fight, I just destroy them all in the same battle. It's... You know, in a casual run, it's not that hard to do. In this run, it's a little bit more tricky. But in a casual run, yeah, it's not too hard to... Alright. We'll get all our source points back. And while we're in this area, we can also go in here. And there should be a, like, yeah, book here. And...
Been a while since any new students were registered here. Not that this comes as any surprise, just look at this place.
Okay.
Buttons. The undead cat from Blood Moon Island. The little girl's name must be Iris.
So the possessed kid that we got from Blood Moon Island, we like put them on the Lady Vengeance. Reading that note will reveal her name as Iris, which is going to come into play later. But for now, we're just going to read that and move on.
I've had just about enough of...
Alright, this person has a quest, I think, to get rid of some squatters.
The woman shake.
I should stop caring. What is it? Used to be a school. My husband Griff. Then the void. Now it's...
Yeah, this is Griff's wife.
I'm stuck scrubbing Lady Kem's filthy floors in exchange for coin most days.
You knew her husband. He's dead now.
She holds her.
I think...
Beryl sniff.
I'm not really looking for a chat.
Okay. You don't want to say that then. Because I want her to give me the quest to get rid of the squatters. So my bad. I was hoping you could just say that just for the extra dialogue. Because I did kill him. I mean, Griff honestly turbo sucks, so I don't think anyone really cares, honestly.
What is it? Used to be then the void. Now it's this. I'm stuck. I've tried chewing them off. If the squatters were gone, I could start fresh. Well,
Beryl hums a few.
Okay. So we'll help her out. I'm pretty sure you just got to persuade them. Obviously, I'm going to have to put persuasion back on. She doesn't want you to kill them, and I don't believe they give any experience for killing them. So let's just drop a pyramid on the ground really quick. we'll do this really fast, and then I will take a little bit of a break here, just so I can go take care of my dog. But we'll come back. We've been going for about an hour and a half at this point. And honestly, since we've been going for an hour and a half, that probably means the vendors have refreshed. So I might check around and see if anyone has a crossbow. Again, I'm still looking for something. I am looking. Alright, let's get persuasion on. Let's see if Corbin's got one. I mean, he does sell crossbows, just he didn't have a divine quality one last time I checked.
Like to take a look at what I've been working on. Go on.
Has he refreshed his inventory, or does he have the same things? I mean, the fact that he doesn't have any cursed fires, I don't know if he's actually refreshed yet. So I think we'll have to wait a little bit for him. Alright, let's teleport here, pick that up, quick save, and let's persuade these guys to get the heck out of here. Okay, put that up there.
Well, school's out, I dare say.
Well, so you don't have to interrupt my walking to say that.
Look over there. Shiny light.
She bows towards nothing in particular.
Are you alright?
I am I'm not
The priest.
Lucian.
Our Hulu.
I hear he avoids Lucian's
That's another guy from Divinity Original Sin 1 as well. Played a much bigger role in that game.
The priest waves her arms through the air. She traces a circle on the floor with her left foot, then shakes her head.
Yeah.
Okay. So that gets that person out of here. Yeah, I don't think any of these guys would have given anything either. They are running so goddamn fast. I don't think they give any experience for taking them out, so it's better to do that so you get more experience for just persuading them to leave.
So, how's the eviction? Is that... Well, that's good news.
Cool.
Maybe our hard work wasn't all for nothing then. Is there anything I can do to...
She paused.
Well, he has his own... Anyway.
Alright, and that's a resist all potion. We'll take that. DDoS attack incoming. We just did like a huge attack over here. There were 4 demons that were all trying to kill me, and I just blasted them to smithereens. It was pretty great. Alright, so yeah. We still have a lot to explore. Arx it's a big town. Massive town. They still have like this side. There's the cathedral up here. I don't think there's too much going on over here. At least not right now. There's going to be like 1 or 2 quests that are going to be taking place over there. But before we get into anything, I'm really quick going to go take care of my dog. Because she is over there laying right now and waiting for me to acknowledge her. It's only a matter of time before she jumps up here. So anyway, I'll be back in about 10-15 minutes. We'll continue on with Arx. I don't know how far, what else we're really going to do. We'll probably do a couple more things of combat. Maybe like explore one of the more dangerous quote-unquote areas of the map. But yeah, I think for the most part, it's just going to be a lot of exploration in this stream. But yeah, I'll be back in 10-15 minutes, and then we'll keep on going.
Contains no dog's milk whatsoever. I like my men the way I like my cheese. Thick.
they'll open the shops anytime soon?
I've seen a few traders about the place.
Business doesn't stop for long round here.
Hard cheese lasts forever, full of marrow jelly. Hard cheese.
They'll open the shops anytime soon.
Full of marrow jelly.
I've seen a few traders about the place.
Business doesn't stop for long round here.
I like my men the way I like my cheese. Black and blue.
Think they'll open the shops anytime soon?
I've seen a few traders about the place.
Business doesn't stop for long round here.
I like my men the way I like my cheese. Black and blue. Brand new recipe. Contains no dog's milk whatsoever. I like my men the way I like my cheese.
Think they'll open the shops anytime soon?
I've seen a few traders about the place.
Business doesn't stop for long round here.
I like my men the way I like my cheese. Black and blue. Mature! I like my men to wear like my cheese. Rich! Hard cheese lasts forever, full of marrow jelly. Hard cheese lasts forever, full of marrow jelly.
Think they'll open the shops anytime soon?
I've seen a few traders about the place.
Business doesn't stop for long round here.
I like my men to wear like my cheese. Rich! I like my men the way I like my cheese. Black and blue. I like my men the way I like my cheese. Thick.
Think they'll open the shops anytime soon?
Rich!
I've seen a few traders about the place.
Business doesn't stop for long round here.
I like my men to wear like my cheese. Rich! I like my men the way I like my cheese. Black and blue.
Think they'll open the shops anytime soon?
Brand new recipe. Contains
I've
no
seen a
milk,
few traders about the place.
Business doesn't stop for long round here.
I like my men the way I like my cheese. Mature!
shops anytime soon?
I've seen a few traders about the place.
Business doesn't stop for long round here.
I like my men the way I like my cheese. Mature.
Alrighty, I'm back. Okay. So, while we're in this general area, I guess we can go do another thing here. There is this building on the right. There is a lady who will give you a loan in exchange for you giving her like a vial of your blood to create like a blood pact. That if you don't pay her back, I think you have to pay like double or whatever. She'll use the blood vial to kill you. But there is a way to break out of that deal pretty easily. Before we do that though, I want to see if any of the vendors around here have restocked. I mean, now that we stepped away for 10-15 minutes, maybe somebody has restocked. I don't know if the ones in the city will have anything new, but we'll check. I definitely think Corbin at this point should have something new. Alright. Give me a second. Let's see what you have. Yeah, you still haven't refreshed. Alright, let's go. Oh, not Lady Vengeance. I need to go Hall of Echoes. I'm so used to going to Lady Vengeance. But it's the Hall of Echoes, because Lady Vengeance has crashed. Alright, let's talk to Corbin. Now, has he refreshed at all? Yeah, he did, because now he has this crossbow here. Okay, I'm gonna see... Because I am desperately wanting a divine crossbow already. It's pissing me off that I still don't have one. So I'm gonna reload, and we're gonna see if we can get Corbin to sell us a divine quality thing. Opening up a container should change the loot table, I believe.
I'd like to take a look at what I've been working on. Go on.
He now has divine boots. Okay. I just don't know if you can get the crossbow to, you know, to change quality or not. Because all the crossbows were the same quality that time around. Did I quick save after I... Yeah, after I open that. Let's see. Some other box. Alright, let's see what he's got now. Oh, it does change the quality, because now both of these are common. Okay. But it looks like Corbin might only have one divine quality thing on him. I'm gonna look something up here. Hold on. Trying to look. Yeah, I don't know if anyone else is going to really sell any crossbows or anything. I was trying to see if there's like any vendor specifically that I could talk to for a divine quality crossbow in Act 4. I just can't see anything about it.
I'd like to take a look at what I've been working on. Go on.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to waste time with this. I might try to look for one off stream because this is just a mess. I mean, I'll look around. Now that we dealt with the demon ambush from the doctor, we can kind of just walk around and check in with the rest of the vendors that are here. Shouldn't have to worry about fighting anybody. At least hopefully not. Alright, let's see what this guy has. I think he might just have books. I don't know if he has anything else. Grenades.
You can't see his eyes, but you know they
Does have a divine quality chest piece, but...
You are equipped. Come here.
Okay, so nothing too crazy from him. Well, while we're over here, I can show off. It's an item that we're not going to use. Don't worry. If you were worried that I was going to break the game open, have no fear. I'm not going to actually use it. I'm just checking around really quick. But there is an item you can get in this house right here, this mansion. If you go to the right here, the butler will talk to me. Okay. Passive aggressiveness. I'm gonna go in here, and if you talk to this lady, Paulina Kem, she sells 6 of all of these different tea leaves. So you have the green tea leaves, the white tea leaves, and the black tea leaves. So if we buy one of each of these, I think I bought 2 of those somehow. Alright, you can combine these into here. Again, we're not going to use these, but I just want to show that this exists. So you can make green tea, white tea, and black tea. And every hour you can buy more of these. So what these do, and this is the most disgusting thing you'll ever see. I'm going to do green tea last, because green tea is definitely, without question, the strongest item in this game. Or at least the strongest non-skin graft scroll in this game, I'll say that. The black tea, all it does is give you extra fire resistance. Nothing too crazy, right? You know, I mean, it has its use, but it's nothing insane. The white tea gives you 2 extra maximum AP for 3 turns. It's a little bit useful. It's nothing too broken, you know. I definitely think it helps. But yeah, it's not anything too crazy. But here we go. This next one is completely out of place, because this is, without question, broken. The green tea reduces AP cost of any action by 2. Now, it doesn't reduce lower than 1 AP, so you can't, like, you know, you can't, like, use a basic attack for 0 AP. Now, it would cost 1, right? 1 is the minimum cost that you can get from green tea. But this is just so good. Elemental Affinity is already a really powerful talent that reduces the cost of skills by 1 if you are standing on the element for whatever type of move you're using. This is reducing the AP cost by 2, and you don't have to do anything special. It's broken. And because of that, we're going to drop it on the ground. I'm not using any of this. I just wanted to show that you can, in fact, do that. It's very broken. If you are struggling with Act 4 for any particular reason, feel free to use green tea. It is absolutely going to help you. Okay, there's the waypoint for this. I think there's like a lever somewhere on this side. Yeah, I can...
I've spotted something.
Yeah. Alright. And that drains this water, and then we can go into this hatch later. We're not going to do this just yet, but just setting some stuff up for later. Alright, there should be like... person that we can make a deal with to find some artifacts on Cat the Appraiser.
For heaven's sake, would you... I swear I've a mind to beat him to death with the nearest dictionary I can find. Because that, as you try judging the state of it, I'm merely... a rogue. What else would I... Now listen, I've had no... All I want in return for this information...
You have a deal, I'll get you the things.
She shakes her...
There are only probably.
Okay.
Highly interesting. And highly valuable. Anything else?
For some reason, I can't select trade. I have to do that from dialogue. She has a unique necklace, but I mean, 2 polymorph is kind of interesting, but that's fine. I'm not going to take it. So yeah, she wants us to get 3 things from the vault, which is where that hatch was that was under the water. And now we drain the water, so we don't have to worry about it. We just need to either use a key or we can lockpick it.
I want no trouble from you.
Alright, let me... What? I didn't click anything. I just walked. Alright, we're gonna attack then. I mean, I was gonna kill these guys anyway. I don't know why that counted as me interacting with the door. I just walked into the door. I swear I did not press any button to open it. Okay. Doesn't matter. We can take this person out. They're not going to be that hard. Alright. We'll go invisible here. We'll delay turn and we'll do a whole bunch of damage on this one. So let's throw explosive trap. Oh, it's interrupted by the roof. Of course it is. Why wouldn't the roof be a problem? Okay, now it's not. Let's throw it there and then we'll blow it up. Okay. Shoot another one. And she should die. Yeah. So there you go. Okay, now I don't have to worry about people getting all angry. So this, one of the lizards in this room, it's not this one. Is it this guy over here, or is it the guy looking out the window?
The lizard consulate is gone. All that survives of it is what I managed
Yeah.
to take with me.
This guy.
What I have, perhaps we can make an arrangement.
If you're running a Master of Sparks build or like any kind of like pyro build, this staff is so goddamn fun to use. It only does fire damage, gives 3 intelligence, memory, and pyro. That's really good, by the way. Like a weapon giving all of those benefits is crazy. And then it gives you flaming crescendo whenever you hit someone with the weapon. If you don't know what flaming crescendo is, when the turn counter expires or when the creature or NPC, whatever, that you afflict it with dies, they will blow up. And it does a massive damage to them. It also apparently sets warm when you hit them too, so you'll reduce their fire resistance even more. So this weapon is so goddamn good if you're running like a pyro build or a Master Sparks build. Absolutely use that. It's one of my favorites. We're not going to use it in this run, but it's so cool. This one's fun too. This sets silence on you, but it gives a whole bunch of really cool buffs, especially a permanent clear-minded, so you have like extra attribute points and then a lot more wits, so you get crit chance and initiative from it too. We're not going to use that either, but again, just wanted to point out this is a cool belt. Honestly, this might be better than what I have. Like, I do lose warfare. I lose warfare and I lose polymorph. Honestly, polymorph isn't really that big of a deal though. I just need 3 so I get skin graft. Although with this, I get skin graft by default. I can take those 5 points of memory out and put them into something else, probably finesse. So it's really like getting like 8 finesse. I would lose the 1 wits, but that's not too big of a deal. Yeah, I think I'm going to pick that belt up. That's a pretty good one. Alright, so let's do this. Put that on. Do you have anything? No. I'm going to go back to the Lady Vengeance. We're going to interact with the magic mirror so I can put all of those points from memory into something else. I'm pretty sure we're at the maximum wits that I can have right now. So yeah, let's just... How many free memory slots do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so I still want to get Arrow Storm on, so we'll keep 3. Or I guess we'll take out, yeah, take out 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll put all of that into Finesse, because I can't put... Oh, I can put some into Wits. Oh, I thought I couldn't. Oh, cool. Yeah, we'll just put them all into Wits then. That's even better. Give me more crit chance. Okay. And then, I mean, honestly, if I'm getting Skin Graft from the belt, I don't really need Polymorph. But I think it's fine. Maybe not. Let's... Wait, I have a point in Strength? When did that happen? Why do I have a point in... Why... I don't know. We'll take 1 point out of Finesse, I guess, so I can take 2 out of Polymorph. I'll keep Chameleon Cloak that way. And then we'll do... We'll do both in Pyro. I am also wondering, so I kind of looked into it, and I went with Far Out Man for my talent, but I am wondering if Savage Sortilege is needed to make the explosive traps crit. I'm going to run it for now, just to see. I can always change if I don't think it's really improving the damage at all. Put all these away. You can put all these essences away, too. They don't weigh that much, but they're just kind of flooding my inventory. Get rid of all of this stuff. None of it's needed. I don't really need the trap disarming either. Okay. I need a breather. I've been binging Arcane, and you know, 2 days ago I've been Cyberpunk Edge Runners. That's too many tears I've shed, man. It's so insane. I'm 2 episodes from the end. Oh man. That's always the problem with like getting into things, is like you're so close to the end, and then you know that when you finish it, you're gonna miss it so much. But I mean, it looks like for you, you're kind of finding other things to get into, so I'm hoping even after you finish, you'll be able to find something else that's also gonna make you cry, probably. Alright, so I think our build looks a lot better now. What's our base crit chance is 87%. That's insane. And with Peace of Mind, that shoots up to 97%. So we're almost just ever so slightly away from having it be 100% crit chance. Alright, is your inventory refreshed yet?
Back to refill your quiver, are you?
I don't think so, because you would have Cursed Fire Arrows. Alright, but we're going to walk around. We're going to check in with a lot of other vendors here. Up here, is there any vendors in the cathedral? I know there's like the Faithful armor set. There's a couple of pieces you can get from here. And there's also, if you're going with a two-handed run, where is it at? It's somewhere around here, isn't it? Isn't it in this room? Why? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I thought it would show up with the, like, the highlight thing, but yeah, here it is. This weapon, if you're running a two-handed build, fantastic. Just very good damage. It gives some nice skill buffs. You know, level 20 unique weapon that you can just get immediately. It's a very good one. It will do significant damage. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think any of these people are, you know, vendors. And this is like the study of someone that we're going to have to save eventually. Right now, we can't do that. I think there isn't there.
May Lucian return. The prayers.
That's great. There might be someone who sells one of the faithful armor things. I know in here there's something related to that, and then in one of like the back, one of like these like pews somewhere around here, there's another one. I don't remember, but yeah, we're not gonna get the faithful armor. I just wanted to point it out. The faithful armor honestly is not worth it. There's just way too many parts, and they're really annoying to find if you don't know where they are already. There is, I think, 2 vendors that are down here. Don't know if they have anything crazy.
Welcome to Ark, stranger. Care to see a trick?
All these guys are boasting common stuff. Let me look around and see. Oh, I don't think I ever put challenge on. I really should do that. I bought that a while ago, and then I never put it on. I don't know what I'm doing. Just trying to see if there's any skill I really care about here.
Well, it looks ideal in the more arcane sort of man. My stuff will get...
Okay.
The elf raises her head and peers down her nose at you.
Oh, these boots are pretty good too. I gotta think about if I want to put them on. They do give Scoundrel, which is the huge thing, right? You would lose 2 wits. So that's 2 crit chance and 2 initiative. Honestly, initiative doesn't really matter that much because you get 6 initiative from wearing the boots. But you do lose the crit chance. But in exchange, I mean, getting more crit damage, getting more, you know, finesse, I think that might be worth it. You also are immune to knockdown, which is always nice to have access to. If only these boots were available way earlier. Yeah, I think we'll buy them.
This is a place for scholarly pursuits. I defy...
She nods silently.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and put those on. And then I just need to put nails on them so I don't slip. And I think I might have put the nails somewhere. Yeah, I might have stored them. That's okay, I'll find nails. Got this guy who also sells some interesting things. He sells like a lot of body parts, I think, doesn't he? Yeah. And I don't know what they do, but he does have body parts on him. He also has these weapons, which are all, like, I think they're all double-edged swords. Like, they have, like, good passives on them, but they also have, like, some major drawback. Like, this one, great crit chance, strength, warfare, and more accuracy. The problem is, you're permanently blinded when wearing it. But I do think you also blind other people from the looks of it by attacking them, so that's kind of cool. This one, another fire damage weapon that has a lot of crit chance, 2-handed pyro, spark striker, that's pretty cool, and bleed fire. Wait, does that apply bleed fire to you? It might. I don't know. I think it's something like that it does. I think this is just a generally good staff. I don't think it has any drawback that I can see. Yeah, gives a lot too. Intelligence, constitution, memory. Wow. This bow, it gives you, it applies weak to you, it looks like, but gives you erratic wisp. This dagger is really good if you're going for crit builds. 25% crit chance, 3 finesse, 3 wits, very good. It does only do poison damage, but if you're like running like a blood mage build, really your weapons don't matter because you're just using like Bloodstorm, Grasp of the Starved. This is a very easy weapon to slot on to get yourself to 100% crit chance if you want to do that. This wand's also pretty good too. And then these gloves set atrophy on you, so you can't use weapon skills and abilities. That's pretty funny. Alright, well, nothing too crazy though. Alright, and I did say I was going to put challenge on before I do anything. Let me do that. I'm actually going to have to learn the skill. For some reason, I don't have it on me. I have a bad habit of just putting skill books back in my treasure chest without actually learning them first. Let me go do this. Get challenge, and I'll get Arrow Storm on. I might have to put 1 point into memory to do that. But, yeah, okay. Arrow Storm, and then challenge is a warfare book. Where are... Right here. There you go, challenge. Okay. So let's learn both of these. Let me go to the magic mirror because I need one more memory point so I can equip that. So we'll just take one out of finesse. Put into memory. Okay, cool. And now all my memory slots are filled. We now have Aerostorm on. Aerostorm honestly isn't that great, but it does have one niche application, and it is a fun skill to use, even if it's not very practical. So we'll take it. We'll use it. Okay. Let's go back to City Square. Alright. Yeah, I don't think there's any vendors over here that I missed. Yeah, the vendors and arcs are kind of underwhelming outside of the unique items. The unique items are really like the only big thing that the vendors have going for them. Because honestly, like, they don't really sell a lot of divine quality stuff. Which is tragic. Alright, I know I keep going back to this person all the time, but I just really want to know, have you refreshed and do you have a better crossbow? I don't think they've refreshed yet. They will eventually. Okay, so then let's, I still have persuasion on it. I don't know if I need persuasion for this, but we'll check. Let's go do this fight over here. So, in this house, and I think you do need persuasion, but I'm not 100% sure. We can also persuade this person while we're here.
Well, hello, gorgeous.
She looks you up.
What's on my... Am I right?
Admit that you're right.
A glint of...
Perhaps this is the power you seek. I've been waiting for the pleasure was mine.
She doesn't sell anything good.
I have my little helpers. Very well.
Okay. So she tells us that she has people helping her loot stuff. Anyway. This person right here, what is her name? Sanguinia Tell. So we can make a deal with her for her to give us a loan of a lot of money in exchange for giving her a vial of our blood, which basically is like a blood contract. And she threatens us that if we don't pay her like double the money that we give, or that she gives us, then she will kill us. Pretty straightforward.
You look like someone who's ready for... How much do you need?
I'm gonna ask for the biggest amount.
I see. For that kind of money, my enterprise... All right. That's the original stake.
She smiles. She knows
Alright.
you believe her, or at
I
least
will
that you
accept the
should.
terms of the
She
deal.
folds a faint feeling flits over.
I hold your blood.
She smiles. Hers.
Okay.
Don't try telling me you just wandered in here by mistake.
So now, I think you have a time limit. I don't know what the time limit is. I think it's like an hour or something to pay her back. They'll like spawn debt collectors to ask you for the money, but we don't have to worry about that because obviously I have no intention of paying her back. There's this puppet over here that we can talk to.
A curious-looking puppet stands motionless nearby. You can feel a measure of sort.
Please, leave me. I mean no harm. They gave me too much life. More than the others. They did not see. There are many others.
Where is this bad place?
To prevent others from reaching, there are many levers. You call hiding
Okay.
location.
And then he just leaves. I don't know if he gives anything for killing him. Probably not. But either way, he just zooms off into the into the sea, I guess. That's the direction he was heading. So if we jump up here, there is this hatch that is locked. We're going to want to drop a pyramid down on the ground right here. And go back to the Lady Vengeance so I can respec points into Thievery. So right now we have him in Persuasion, so we're going to put him in Thievery really quick. And then we'll come back to put Lore Master on so that I can see what everyone's resistances are going to be for this fight. But yeah, let's just do this really quick. So I don't think 3 thievery is going to be enough. I think we're definitely going to need more. I don't think we need 7, but that's what I'm going to put it in. I don't care. Even if I have more to spend, it doesn't matter. Alright, let's head back to the Green Pyramid. And we will pick this lock. Like so. Then we'll head back to the Hall of Echoes so I can put all of that back into Lore Master. Then we can do this fight. Now, you don't have to make the Blood Pact if you don't want to. You can just take her out. Not really a big deal. But I think this is more fun because you also get some money on top of it. And a lot of money, too, if you convince her to give you that big of a loan. Which we did. Alright. So a quick save before entering, because we don't want to get spotted while we're in here. At least not right away. What we want to do... Oh, we might need thievery again. We might need... Because I think this is also locked, isn't it? Yeah, I can see a 3 thievery is enough. It is not. Can I put... I don't have the Gloves of Acquisition on. That's alright. I'll go grab the Gloves of Acquisition. I think that should be enough to do this. I don't think we need to put it all into thievery like that. Okay, Gloves of Acquisition. So we're going to sort this and then just go down to where the gloves are. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. Gloves of Acquisition. All right. And then let's wait. Oh, I can't fast travel to it because it's in a restricted area. What are we talking about? Come on now. I gotta walk all the way back there? Why would they even let me put the pyramid down if I can't teleport to it? That's crazy. Alright, not a big deal. Just really quick, let's put these on for a second. Alright. Let's head on back over. I don't know if we can jump from, like, here over there. Probably not. But we can at least jump down here and then not have to walk all the way around. Okay. And jump up here. I'm going to put the pyramid down. Another pyramid down, just in case I need to come back here for whatever reason. Also, it's saying... Why is it saying I have an unspent point? In the top left, it has like a green plus symbol on. Interesting. Not sure why that is. Okay. So now hopefully we'll be able to pick this lock. Okay. So I'm getting trolled forever. Apparently that's not enough thievery to do that. Okay. So I do in fact need to go and interact with the magic mirror. I thought that the gloves would be enough. Because they give 2 thievery. Alright. Not a big deal. Yeah, I know we have extra points to spend. No one really cares. Let's fast travel back to the blue pyramid. Okay. Alright. Jump over here and then pick this lock. Oops. I should have used Cloak and Dagger. That was not the correct skill. It's alright, they didn't see me. And then in this cupboard... I guess I have to interact like this. You can see there's all these blood vials being stored, and they have like different NPCs that you might have come across already. You have Barrel Griff, Garvin, Dorothea, some random names from Act 2 right there. Why in the world is this being so difficult right now? I'm trying to interact with the first row. Alright, and then in here, this one, the one that faintly glows with source, that one is ours. So by stealing it, now they don't have access to it, and now we can't die as a result of the Blood Pact. Pick that back up. I'm going to go back to the Hall of Echo so I can put Lore Master back on again. And then we can go ahead and fight all of those demons. Because now they don't have a way to just instantly delete us from existence. Which they would do if you did not steal back the vial and you did not pay them back. Okay. There you go. And I don't know why that green plus is still there. Again, we spent all of our points. The game seems convinced that we didn't. But we have. Okay. Now, all that's left to do, so there are...
The look of surprise in his corpse.
There's this guy just laying down, and then there are these two people who are talking at a table. So what we're going to do, I think... can I teleport? I'm trying to see if I can teleport them. No, they're still out of sight. Right here I can teleport them. Okay. I'm hoping I can play the loot without them noticing me, but they probably will right here. Yeah. The big thing is I'm going to get the loot of haste off, though, I'm pretty sure. I'm still jamming out. You can see me in the top left corner. Alright. And then in comes her. So when she gets a turn, she's going to try to instantly kill us. But then she's going to notice that we've stolen the vial. I'm just trying to group them all up right now, so let's just jump down here. Another swap myself with you. We'll go adrenaline. And I also want to check their resistances as well. Want to see what we're going up against. Do you have no resistances? Really? Huh. I mean, it does say they are lesser demons, so I guess it does kind of make sense. Alright, well this is going to be probably really easy then. Okay. I will play the Loot of Blessing, I guess, and then I'll go invisible. Alright, go invisible. They're not going to do anything. She is not happy that I stole back my my own vial of blood. Do any of you have retribution? I need to know just in case. No, it doesn't look like it. Alright. So I'm going to chloroform you to get some of that magic armor down and not break my invisibility. It's cool now that I have Savage Sortilege that can actually crit. Pretty cool. Yeah, Savage Sortilege is a talent that I was debating about getting. I don't know if it works with Explosive Trap. I'm not sure if those... Because Explosive Traps are kind of calculated weird, so I'm not sure. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. I would imagine it does. But yeah, we're just going to stack all these explosive traps on top of them. We can also try out this skill. This is a 0 AP cost skill. And if you kill the marked target in 2 turns, you get a damage and armor bonus. And you also get healed too. But if you don't kill them, then you will receive a penalty for losing the challenge. I don't remember exactly what happens, but it's not great. So you got to be sure to use it when you are confident you can kill something. So let me look at the damage numbers there. I do think it does work with Savage Sortilege because I think the traps were doing like 1200 before. And now they're doing like 25, sometimes just 2000. But yeah, like somewhere in that range. I definitely think it works with it. But yeah, that was an easy fight. We can also get the key if we want. Even though we've already lockpicked everything. Alright. It's kind of weird though, because like all the NPCs that have their blood vials in here, like you can't like talk to them about it. Like a lot of them are from previous acts and they don't make another appearance, but like Barrel Griff, like she's here and you can't talk to her about the vial of blood that you found, which is just kind of weird. Let me also use Source Vampirism here so I can get back to 3. Oh my goodness, how close do I have to be to this guy? Okay. So yeah, nothing too crazy with that fight. A lot of the fights in arcs aren't really anything too special, but there are a couple that are going to be pretty difficult. But those won't happen until we get kind of closer to the end of things here. Right now, we just got here. Okay, let's head over to this area next. And also we can do this area too while we're there. Yeah, let's do this area first because it's a little bit of a shorter distance. There's another fight we can do. I think if you didn't kill Grog in Act 2, he would actually show up on this bridge right here. He'd be like the troll for this, which is pretty funny. But of course, we already took him out, so we don't have to worry about him. Alright, and then over in this direction, so you can already see there's a couple of red dots on the map. There's a bunch of these NPCs that are soul bonded with random animals. So you've got Ember Wings is linked to someone who's off screen. You got Cuddles linked to Outcast Berserker. Outcast Hunter is linked to Featherfang. A lot of weirdness going on here, but either way, we're gonna take these guys out. They are obviously hostile on sight, so there's no dialogue with them. You just got to take them out. I don't know what their whole problem is, but either way, they do not like me, so they are trying to kill me. And they don't have too much health and armor, it looks like, especially the summons don't seem to have a lot as well. Okay, but there are like a total of I think 8 of them, right? Because it's 4 casters and then 4 animals that we're gonna have to deal with. So let's play the loot, and then we'll peace of mind ourselves, and we'll just run straight into the battle. Alright, let's go into sneak mode, and then I'll climb up here. Oh, I was trying to see if I could get teleport off, but I was unsuccessful. That's fine, though. Let's teleport you down here. And then we'll go Adrenaline. I think this should be enough to kill as well, just using the explosive traps here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I will go Challenge on the one I think will... Well, I guess I can't use Challenge on the bear. I wanted to. He has 30% fire resistance. I probably should have checked that. Oh, this guy's got 50% fire resistance. Wow. Alright, so he's definitely not going to die to the explosive trap, so I'm not going to use Challenge on him. Let's just go ahead and shoot an arrow at them. This should take out the bear at the very least. Oh, it actually took all of them out. Okay, I could have used Challenge if I wanted to. Well, that's alright. Not a big deal. Also, I took a lot of damage. Did they... They must have had, like, insane retribution. Trying to see which one had retribution. This one had 4. I mean, I don't know. That seems like a lot more than it should have done, honestly, but... Okay. We'll go Loot of Healing. And then we'll go Chameleon Cloak. I guess there's only 6. I thought there were 4. 4 of each. But it looks like there's just 3 of each, so... Something to note. Oh, they revived Cuddles, okay. Cuddles immediately died because it was on Necrofire. Not a brilliant plan, if we're being honest. Alright, does anyone else have Retribution then? Because now it's something I gotta make sure I'm looking out for. No, doesn't look like it. Can't see that person, so I'll just have to use Chloroform on this guy. Okay. Then we'll end this turn. We'll delay the next. Alright. Challenge you. And then I'm gonna jump. I guess not. Why can I not see this? Like on... Oh. Hold on. There was a spot here. Okay, right here. Because I want a nether swap if possible. Of course it's not possible. And you're just out of range too. Can I move anywhere? Is that close enough? Nope. That's so stupid. What about right here? Nope. Still can't see. This is silly. Come on. Oh, I can't even nether swap you? Why can't I see myself? Oh my god, this is so stupid. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Let's just take this guy out. Throw this down. Blow up the wolf here. Alright, and then with this turn, we'll go ahead and do another arrow at him. That'll kill him. Alright, now it's just you left. You are all the way over here. And you have permanent fortify? Okay, these guys are very weird. I don't know. Alright, let me think about how I want to approach this. I might just let them come to me. Or, actually, I can worm tremor them so they can't move over here. Then I'll delay turn. Yeah, nice. Haste when you're entangled. That really works. Alright. And now I got 2 turns back to back that I can just deal with you all at once. Alright. Let's climb up here. Let's go arrow spray. Do a whole bunch of damage like that. And then I'll end this turn. We'll go ahead and sky shot. We'll knockdown arrow them. I have more knockdown arrows than that. It's just, for some reason, the hotbar does that sometimes. Okay, and then 2 more shots should be enough to take you out. Do I have barrage? Let's do that. Cool. There we go. Yeah, nothing too crazy with this fight. It's a kind of weird one, though. It's just kind of out of place. There's just a random group of people. They don't really seem like they have any, like, you know, alliance with anybody in particular, but for whatever reason, they absolutely despise you. They are not a fan. Alright, Emberwing, do you have anything on you? You have Fire Essence, of course. Anything on that skeleton down there, too?
I've spotted something.
Okay, we've got a dig spot here. And inside is just some money. Nothing in the beehive. Okay. Alright, so that's all that was on that side of the map. Let me also use Source Vampirism to get some source points back. We don't have access to a fountain just yet. We will eventually. I think we have to go through the vault of Linderchem. But until then... Until then, we'll just have to deal with Source Orbs and Source Vampirism to get by. Alright, let's head over to the right side. We're going to go to the harbor. And we're going to be able to do another fight. Alright. And then on this bridge, yeah, there's this person here.
I'd have kicked off already. Boss had the right idea.
This person I think actually does give experience for taking them out. I think they're one of Lohar's people. And for some reason they're friendly with us, even though we killed Lohar. Oops. Yeah, Savage Sortilege Explosive Trap. It's beautiful. And we should just kill from Poison and Burn there. Yep. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing, let me tell you. Alright, so here we are. We're at the harbor. And over here, in this water, when you get close enough, a familiar face is going to spawn from all the way back during the prologue sequence of the game. And we actually get to fight it at least somewhat properly this time. Although it will retreat after taking a certain amount of damage. Okay. So I don't remember. Do I have to get like close enough for the cutscene to trigger? I guess when the cutscene triggers, it also triggers battle. I think it does both in one. Alright, so let's go ahead and do Loot of Haste. And I will Peace of Mind myself, and then we will go and jump straight into combat. There's also some Void Flayers around that you can kind of see on the screen. They're the ones that are eating random corpses. There he is. The Kraken in all of his crazy glory. Okay, the fight does not immediately start. But now they are like hostile on sight. Okay. That's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and do the Loot of Haste and Peace of Mind again, and then we'll get closer and we can start this. I guess I got to get even closer. Alright, here we go. Now I'm close enough. What is happening? Wow, that ladder went really far down now that I'm looking at it. Alright, so if we go up here, we can finally show this off. So, normally Aerostorm is kind of a disappointing skill. It's not very great. I wouldn't really recommend it a lot, but there are some fun things you can do with it, and this is one of them. you can see that this is the range that they give you for arrow storm. So 15 arrows will fall, and they will do a little bit of like AoE damage. The damage is pretty solid, sure, but it's completely random where the arrows fall, and it can usually screw you over. Now, for a target like this, though, and also I apparently... Targets out of... What are we talking about? What? I mean... Are we really going to do this? Are you not going to let me just cast it on him? That's crazy. I hope that this works still. So basically, because this guy is so big, all of the arrows should hit him and do a lot of damage, obviously. I'm just hoping that it works, because it's kind of concerning me. It's kind of concerning me. We'll see. Alright. I don't care if the target's out of sight. Just click this area. You don't have to... Okay, just right there. Do it right there. There we go. There you go. See? And in total, the damage for that, I think you got like 10,000 physical armor, and that did like just about 7,000 damage. So yeah, a really, really fun skill to use for certain fights like this. Absolutely. Go ahead and use ballistic shot as well on him. How much health do you have left, or armor you have left? It is possible to beat him in one turn, and I probably could have done it if I used explosive trap, but I just wanted to show arrows storm off, because it's not great, and I like finding ways to get to use it. Hi, how are you doing today? I'm doing good, Brett. How are you? Yeah, we're fighting this big kraken. I'm showing off some skills that I haven't really used before. Alright, let's just end this turn, delay the next. And we should be able to do a whole bunch of damage to him. All the tentacles that are here should just go away once we defeat the Kraken. Now, you don't actually defeat the Kraken. He will retreat after doing a certain amount of damage to him. Unfortunately, it is not possible to actually kill him. Oh, I forgot to delay turn. God dang it. I am brain dead. How much damage do you have to do to get him to retreat? I'm getting concerned, but he is not dealt with yet. I'll just move over here. Hopefully so he can't see me. I forgot to delay turn. That's so silly. You doing good? Awesome. Glad to hear it. Here comes this big man. Stim stomping around. Same with this guy. Like I said, we probably could have just annihilated him with deploy mass traps, because each trap does like 2,000 damage, and I don't believe he's immune to fire, is he? 30% resistance to fire, but that's not that big of a deal. You can work with that. Oh, he's immune to chicken form. Yeah. Oh, that's the only thing it says, that he's immune to chicken form. That's the only immunity he has. Okay. I'm hoping that we can take him out, though. Can these guys use ladders? I'm assuming they can. Yeah, I'm gonna teleport. Where's the other guy? Oh wait, are they? Oh, they're both here. Okay. All right. Okay, let's nether swap you with this dead dwarf. And then I can use Worm Tremor to just lock you guys in place for a couple of turns. Just like this. Alright, we're going to delay this turn here. So I can just get 2 back-to-back. Okay, Armor of Frost. Sure, go for it. Okay. Now let's deploy a trap. I didn't check what they're resistant to. I don't think they're immune to fire. They might be like a bit resistant to it though. They're actually weak to fire. At least that one is. They are all weak to fire. Sure enough. All right. Well, that's great news for me. We can just go ahead and use challenge on this guy, and 1 explosive trap will probably be all it takes. Never mind. It's not all it takes, because that didn't do as much damage as I was hoping for. Alright. Oh, it didn't blow up the trap. Where's the trap? Where did I throw the trap at, then? I don't know. The trap is somehow not broken. But anyway, we got that, and challenge has been won. We got Executioner to proc. Go ahead and shoot another couple of explosive arrows at this guy, or just 1, I guess. Alright, now it's just me and the Kraken. So let's walk up. Let's go Adrenaline. We'll go ahead and use Ballistic Shot. Just kidding. Apparently it's too far. We can't see. Alright, and just by doing enough damage to it, it will retreat. It's not much damage you have to do. You just have to do, like, a fair amount of, like, actual health damage to it. So honestly, you probably could just win with, like, Marksman Fang a couple of times. Either way, that wasn't that scary of a fight, but I wanted to show off Aerostorm. I wanted to show why I just don't like using Aerostorm. If you're ever like, you know, why don't you ever use, like, the tier 3 source skill for Huntsman? Surely that's got to be better than all these like tier 1s that you're using. It's not. It's unfortunate, but yeah, it's a very depressingly low damage skill for the cost it has. I think it would be better if it shot more arrows and the circle was smaller, right? Like if it was like 20 arrows and the circle was like maybe the size of like an explosive trap. Because here, once I get another source point, I can see what the current range on it is. Maybe not explosive trap, maybe a little bit less than explosive trap. Because this is the range of Aerostorm, right? That's just too wide to me. And then here is something like explosive trap. I think that would work better if it was that kind of a range. And of course that it shot more arrows. Maybe then it could actually be used. But for now, I mean, I guess since it's random where the arrows fall, you could get really lucky and it does a lot of damage, or you could just get pretty unlucky and none of the arrows even hit. Alright, is this the hatch? No, this isn't the one I'm thinking of. Alright, but there are nails in here, and I do need those. Because I need to combine these with the nails so that I don't slip. So now I'm not only immune to knockdown, but I'm immune to slipping. On, like, ice surfaces is the big thing. Is that really all that's really in here? Oh, there's the Boots of the Faithful, so there's another piece of the Faithful armor set. Again, we're not really going to worry about it. Okay. Let's jump down here onto this shipwrecked boat. And I think there might be like a unique necklace in here or something. Although, of course, it's locked. I don't have enough thievery, I'm sure, so we're just going to go ahead and break it. If the game wants to actually shoot another arrow, I'm clicking the button, and it's just sometimes it doesn't want to do it. Alright, 2 more, and I'm pretty sure there is a necklace in here or something. Maybe it's a ring. No, it's a necklace. The Falone Girt. It gives intelligence, pyro, geo, and then a living wall. Not really anything too special. Compared to some of the other uniques, yeah, that's kind of one of the more meh ones. Okay. Now, in this hatch, you gotta be careful, because you can freeze to death.
Bloody freezing.
There is a fire lamp in that boat that you can teleport out. Like so. And if you use the fire lamp, then you will now have the warm status, so you won't have to worry about dying.
You're safe. Praise the
Alright.
divine.
And by putting it over here... Oh, what just happened? Why did you guys get angry at me? They got frozen again. That's funny.
Darling, you're alright.
Alright, can I talk to you? Alright, let me donate. Because you're going to be annoying about it. Alright.
I thought
It all happened so fast.
The what?
So much for rowing. We were gonna live. It seems the
we cannot drag. Here's the key.
Farewell.
Okay. And then they're just, I think, gonna leave. Alright. So we saved those people who were frozen in here. Why in the world does that make them upset? I don't understand. Me moving the fire lamp makes them upset. I'm just trying to move it around so I don't die. Oh my god, and of course you actually live. I'm gonna waste my time even more. That's what happens. I don't know. They hate when I move this lamp. I need to move the lamp so that I can stay close to it and not die. But they don't care about that. They don't care that I saved them, that they would still be a freaking icicle if it wasn't for me. Whatever. Alright, we get... what's in this chest? Didn't they give me the key to the chest and I just broke it with teleportation? Oh! I didn't break it. It's just sideways for some reason, and... It's frozen? Even though the fire lamp is like right here? I can't move the fire lamp anymore? Do I have to put the fire lamp like right up next to it or something? No, it still doesn't work. Can I use like an explosive arrow? Okay, now it works. Nothing too crazy though in here. Alright, well, either way, that's all that's really in here. You can save those people, I guess, and feel like a good person. Alright, let's jump down here. Also, almost been going for 3 hours. I'm not sure how far we'll go. I don't know if we're going to do anything major in this stream. I kind of just wanted to explore around and get some of the more trivial stuff done. You know what we can do to end it on? We can end it with Loic the Immaculate, who is over here. Yeah, we can do that fight. That'll be a good, like, hard... I mean, it really isn't that bad, but a good hard fight to end it on. Because I know we didn't do anything too crazy involved in this stream. But yeah, Arcs is not really that long of an act. It's about the length of Act 1, except obviously your build is a lot better, so some of the fights might go quicker. So yeah, I don't think it'll take too many more streams for us to beat the game. Probably like 3 more, I would say. But we'll see. Either way, we've got the possessed child from Act 2, Blood Moon Island, over here, and we can talk to them. We already have been to the schoolhouse in Arcs, so we already know her name, which is a big part of the quest. Normally you would have to go and search for the name, but we already know it. So we're going to play the Loot of Haste. We're going to Peace of Mind ourselves. Oh, well, I just Loot of Hasted the child. Did not want to do that. We do want to help the child, but in order to do that, it would be much more beneficial if I were the one who received the peace of mind and not her. Okay.
The girl's spine suddenly arches back.
She is ours. You will not speak to her. You.
The girl's... The laugh, right?
Fool.
Okay.
She is ours. Any strength is ours.
Her eyes click.
You give her hope.
You give her hope.
Good. It will make her spirit all the more delicious for us when she breaks. She cannot resist us. Fool, you're wasting your time.
A flicker of recognition.
Now, she really shouldn't be remembering the cat, because unfortunately I did take it out for some experience, but...
She whimpers for the
creature.
Right.
The girl grimaces in concentration. Her fingers spasm. For just a moment.
And she is 7 years old.
Digits on one hand.
She has nobody. Only her name is lost.
A harsh, rattling.
You put too much faith in the girls.
It's a persuasion check?
Cannot resist us.
It is Iris.
The girl's eyes start to clear. And this time, they stay clear.
No. No.
Alright, and now a fight breaks out. So he, I believe, summons a whole bunch of demons when it's his turn. So we're going to let him do that. He has a lot of resistance to fire, and what is this? Okay, he has more AP and more movement. Basically like having haste from the looks of it. Resistant to physical. Okay. Should be fine. I think we're going to just back up just in case he has some way of, like, I don't know, trying to find us when we go invisible. But yeah, I'm going to let him summon his friends. Do you have retribution? Nope, no retribution. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and play the Loot of Blessing and Haste just to reapply that, and then we will go invisible. And again, I'm hoping that being this far back, they won't be able to, like, reveal my invisibility, because I think they do try to guess where you are. I think they do. Alright, so let's go Chameleon Cloak.
The child is ours! You will not save her!
Alright, Fireball, sure. Yeah, they're trying, I guess they're trying to guess where I am. Being unsuccessful. Either that or... No, they're attacking Iris, I think. Iris can't die, though. Children in Divinity are immortal. They just can't die. Do you have retribution? Nope, just Pyro. Okay, good. So we'll go ahead and use Chloroform to break some of that armor. And then I guess we'll just end our turn here. We'll delay the next. Okay. Did that. Supernova. Just doing all sorts of random stuff right now. I don't know what is happening. Epidemic of fire. Okay. Well, now it's finally time for me to reveal myself, so let's just jump on down. Well, actually, let me check. What is everyone's resistance? It looks like everyone is going to be really resistant to fire, if not immune. That's 180%. Oh, they have fire immunity aura. Okay. Alright, so if I take them out, then I can go with my deploy trap strat if I want. They're weak to water. 15% resistance to water. Nothing to water. What about you? Okay, so water seems like a safe bet for a damage type that we can use in excess. So let's go ahead and teleport you over here. And then let's just start shooting some water arrows. If path wants to not be interrupted, that'd be great. Shoot some water arrows at him. Let's get a lot of damage in. We'll end this turn. Alright. Alright, we can go for a freezing arrow. Unless, are they immune to freeze? Immune to burning? Looks like all of them are just immune to burning. So we should be able to freeze them just fine. No issue with that. Okay, so all of them are frozen. Now you... What do I want to do about you? I think I'm just going to save this, or at least one of the AP. I'll use Peace of Mind, just recast that. And then we'll see what he does. He might get some damage in, but it should be fine, hopefully. Contamination, so I'm going to be poisoned. Alright. Not a big deal. Okay, let's, trying to think about how I want to go about this. Because I kind of want to nether swap him. So that they're all there. Do I still have I do still have adrenaline. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Let's move up here. And then I'm gonna nether swap myself with him. We'll jump up here. I don't want to be standing in poison. Okay, then I'll go adrenaline, and then I should be able to use a water arrow and a freezing arrow. Is that hitting all of them? I gotta make sure I angle this right. That should hit all of them. Yeah, so water arrow. Perfect. And then freezing arrow. This might kill the guy in the back. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, it kills the guy in the back, so we get Executioner to proc. So we didn't actually need to do adrenaline, but I just wanted to be safe about it. So everyone's frozen for another turn. Yeah, let's just end this turn then. And then we're gonna go and mark This guy's close to death. So I'll mark him. We don't have to worry about the whole, like, fire immunity aura anymore. So I might throw a trap down here. Knowing that that's just going to kill them. And then we'll do static cloud to blow it up. That stuns both of them. Okay. Yep, and I think we're going to be in the clear here. Just shoot another static cloud arrow, and that kills the other two. Perfect. Awesome. Yeah, not too hard of a fight. Alright. We'll talk to the kid in just a second. I just want to loot these corpses here. See if they have anything worthwhile on them. Why am I going back here to loot this body? I don't know. Alright. And then we just need to do Servant of Cinders. Just has money. Alright, let's talk to Iris.
You saved me.
Teddy bear.
Her voice shrinks to an...
Thank you.
She averts her...
The monster.
She takes a deep breath.
It showed me how bad things can get. But I'm still here, and it isn't.
Look at this.
I think I'll be alright now. I don't know.
Incredible child.
Maybe my family's still out there somewhere. Or maybe I'm alone. Maybe that's a good thing. I've had to share my head for so long. It'll be good to be alone for a while.
She falls into a contemplative silence for a moment, then perks up once again.
Hey, do you know the magic-y stuff everyone's so scared of? Source. I can use Source. It helped me to keep the monster from winning entirely. I don't need it anymore. I want you to have it. I'm going to go and find my cat now. He must be lonely without me. Bye.
And there goes Iris. We have helped her out, and she gave us, I think, like, what, 8 source orbs or something? Yeah, 8 source orbs for that. Pretty unique reward. Alright, and that's pretty much everything in this part of the map except Loic done. I did say I want to end things on Loic, but before we do that, I think there's also a fight we can do over here, so let's get that done. I just want to do, like, all of the miscellaneous fights I can think of. I mean, we're not going to do all of them, but at least a fair amount of them, just so we can get those done and focus on some of the big stuff in Act 4 during the next stream. Obviously not right now. So let's go back here. Also, I gotta... Sorry, my ear was itching. Okay.
A blood rose bush. When not in flower, it barely stinks at all.
Is that really a blood rose? Oh. Because that's how we got the Atara, the blood rose, was from Act 1 from Rebecca. Anyway, so around here we're going to get ambushed again. So let's put the Loot of Haste on. Peace of mind ourselves, and we'll walk straight into another ambush. I believe this is another attack from the Doctor. So not only does he send the demons after you, but he also sends, well, I guess more demons after you, just a different kind, a different breed. Do I have to walk down here? There we go. Yeah, the Doctor sends his regards. So this fight is interesting. We've got Malignant Oak, Hungry Flower. Let's see what their resistances are to. Weak to fire, obviously. They're immune to poison, heavily resistant to earth, and immune to water. Weak to fire as well. So this is going to be good for the deploy trap strategy. And then we got this thing, Thorny Suncaller, which is the big boss enemy here. Another one that's weak to fire. And I'm pretty sure these are just going to have the same, yeah, same stats as the other ones. So nothing to worry about there. Alright, so we're going to not jump up there, because apparently I cannot see somehow. Alright. Well, I guess we'll just walk up here. Or, you know what, let's move like here. Can I nether swap? I can. Good. Because what I might do instead, just group you guys up as much as possible. Then I'll go invisible now. I'm not going to use adrenaline. I'm gonna hold on to that. All right, they're gonna attack each other to heal. So you can also come over. Okay. I think he's healed. I don't think you need to heal him anymore. Alright, then I'm just going to use Cloak and Dagger and the rest of my AP to move up here. I should be able to see them just fine from right there. And then we'll delay this turn. And they're all grouped up in a very convenient spot for me, so the hope is all of them are weak to fire, and we already know how much mass deploy traps does, or deploy mass traps. So all we got to do is just make sure. I think that's hitting him too. Yeah. So this is the sweet spot to hit all 4 of them. Okay, right there. And then let's blow it all up. And there goes practically everybody. Oh, I guess he wasn't in range. I thought he was, but no, he's not. Okay. No big deal. Let's go ahead and ballistic shot him. We can also, what we can do is just nether swap this guy over here. Now I can hit them both at the same time. Let's go adrenaline, and then we'll do explosive arrow. If I can angle this correctly. Am I hitting both of them with that? I can't tell. I cannot tell what the range is. It looks like it's hitting both. Okay, it does. Alright. I'm gonna use a curse fire arrow, because I might need that extra damage. Alright, and there you go. Yeah, not that hard of a fight. Deploy mass traps usually makes quick work of any fight where enemies are weak to fire. Purge the hungry flower, and then we'll loot everybody here. Got some slime. What does this guy have on him? Money. He has peculiar seed. Okay. Anything down here? It looks like there's like a little shoreline. There's a chest. Has some money in it. We'll take it. What is that drink? Oh. Okay. The first time I've ever seen that. Alright. Nothing else? No dig spot or anything? I thought there'd be unusually beautiful yarrow flower. Interesting. Carefully buried. Is there something underneath here then?
There's druidinate growing in this yarrow.
Is that a weed? Alright, so let's explore the rest of this. I think there's like one person in here who's looking after the owls. And they're doing a bad job of it, because one of the owls is dead. I think we can talk to the owls about it. You have Jimmy just on the ground here.
3 owls in the enclosure stare you down.
Jimmy, prithee wake thyself.
The owl addressed as Jimmy lies motionless on the ground, looking for all the world like he's stone cold dead.
Aye, aye, buck thyself up, Jimmy Lambert. We are blessed with a visitor.
Deceased? Bunkum. Sweet Jimmy is just resting his eyes.
Man must be aware that one often needs a small nap after a large dinner. And Jimmy just ingested a banquet.
Spying some blood on Jimmy's beak, you pry it open to investigate. Inside, you see a few sharp tugs, and you've pulled a severed human hand loose.
Mom, quit thy poking and prithee leave yon Jimmy alone. Our lad will ruffle up his...
These owls are great. I love them.
Jimmy.
Oh, blast and bother, Jimmy.
Jimmy remains dead.
Remains
interested
dead.
in answering petty questions about the world of the living.
Fare thee well.
And if we talk to this person, they're just clueless.
The elegant...
Yes?
One of the owls is dead.
I doubt it. That's probably just Jimmy taking a nap. That fat owl. He eats a lot. Poor lad hasn't been able to fly properly in months. Lord Kem feeds him too many treats. Can't you smell the fine aroma of owl shit?
Oh,
This
nice.
is the owlry. Lord Kem's communications link with the rest of Riverlon. Right now, I'm sending my fluffy friends to
Do you have
mobilize
anything for sale
paladins
now?
readiness. But Lord Kem's a good leader, a good man. Good luck.
Okay, well, yeah, she doesn't even come to look, because he is in fact dead. We activate spirit vision, you can actually see his ghost.
The spirit of the owl.
I don't know what just happened, but I do know that I can't taste anything. And that is the worst feeling in the whole world.
It's truly a crime, Jimmy.
What? No more treats from Cam. No more tasty indeed. And quite delicious it was too. Cam always liked me the best. He gave me lots of treats like that.
Alright, unfortunate. Now, the owls actually do give experience for taking them out, but I like them a lot, so we're not going to do that right now. Alright, I think for the most part, there's nothing... I haven't explored back here, have I? I don't think there's anything over here, but just check around really quick. I want to be somewhat thorough. Wailing Mandrake? Alright. So I think we're going to kind of leave a lot of this stuff for next time. But there is one thing I wanted to end on, so we're going to do that. It's a kind of tricky fight, because there's a lot of nonsense involving death fog all around the arena. But up here, we can just barely see up here if we hug this wall. Oh, I saw it for a second. It was definitely showing that I could jump somewhere. Oh, right there. Okay. So we can jump up here. There are some traps to look out for. And all this death fog is everywhere, and you can see there's a whole bunch of red dots on the map. So if you walk close enough, you can see there are some voidlings that are just crawling around the death fog. Got the volatile voidlings. I think there's like necrowing voidlings somewhere. It's another volatile. Yeah, there's a necrowing right there. I think there's one in the fog. I'm just not seeing him. Or maybe it's just I'm thinking about this one. So there's two necrowings, a couple of volatile, and then back here there's a awakened construct, which has a unique status. He's grounded, okay. And all the way back here is Loic the Immaculate. He's level 20. He's immune to fire. He's immune to poison. He's also immune to burning and decaying. Yeah, this guy was actually from DOS 1. He appears, I think, during like the second act of the game. And he's making a return here. He's undead, which is why he has that immunity to poison. And there's death fog just everywhere. There's also, I think, a sneaky death fog barrel somewhere around here. It's really hard to see anything. But I think there is a Deathfog barrel somewhere here. I'm trying to look for it. Desperately trying. There's a couple of Deathfog barrels, but I'm trying to look for the one that's here, because I wanted to position myself there, and I don't want him to be able to kill me. Why can I not find the Deathfog barrel? I swear there's one around here somewhere. I just can't find it. Trying my best to look for it. Yeah, I'm just not seeing it. Alright, well, I know it's there. Anyway, we're going to try to go about this carefully. The Necroing Voidwoken are also immune to fire. They're weak to poison. What about the Awakened Constructs? Resistant to poison and... yeah, just a lot of things. Immune to drunk. Okay, I like how they had to specify that. What about his armor? He only has physical armor, no magic. Okay. So you can use air against him for some good damage. Alright. Alright, so this is the fight I want to end on, because this is going to be a bit tricky, but I think we can handle it. At least I'm hoping. Okay. Are these Deathfog... okay, that's a Deathfog barrel right there. It'd probably be for the best if I got rid of as many Deathfog barrels as possible. So let's jump over here. Be very careful about this. I might want to wait until Cloak and Dagger comes back, because I don't know if I can walk through this. Because I keep getting bumped by his leg here. So let's just wait for Cloak and Dagger to come back. Only takes another turn and a half. And then we'll jump straight to that Deathfog barrel, and I will just... get out of the way. Oh, it's too heavy. Oh, that's a problem. I was going to pick it up and then send it back to Lady Vengeance, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do that. Okay. Well, if that's the way it is. And teleport back.
Do you see anything?
Only fog.
And we'll jump back up here and we'll just start battle. Yeah, them being immune to fire does suck, because obviously a lot of my damage is coming from deploy mass traps, but I think we'll be okay. At least that's the hope. We'll see. Why am I just not able to see? I don't remember it being this hard to jump up here. Okay, finally. Apparently it is, though. Okay. Let's see if I can stand, like, right here and not get sucked into battle. I'm hoping that this works. Nope. This is close enough to trigger battle. Alright, no big deal. The big thing is we want to take out Loic first. That is the big thing we want to do. Okay. So we can see him from here. He does have less physical than magic armor. So that's at least something good for us. Oh, there is another Voidwoken Necrowing one in the Deathfog. I thought there was. I just couldn't find him. Alright, let's teleport him over here. Okay. Oh. Don't know why the camera was freaking out so much right there. We can go ballistic shot on him for some big damage. I also could use barrage too. Let's Peace of Mind and then Ballistic Shot, just for some big damage right here. Alright, very good damage. Don't go invisible. This fight would be a lot easier if I had a better crossbow, but I'm still using the level 17 one. Also, how close am I, speaking of, to level 20? I'm actually really close to level 20. This might give me enough experience right here. Okay. Chloroform that guy. And we'll end our turn. Delay the next. Okay. And so those Voidwoken, Necrowing Voidwoken are weak to poison, so I might be able to deal a lot of damage to them. I might be able to just take them out here if I target them first. Alternatively, I could keep on wailing on Loic as well. I might even be able to charm him if I break his magic armor. But let's go ahead and do this. So Poison Arrow. Just like that. How much health do they have left? Not too much. Okay, we'll do Poison Cloud as well. Alright, we're gonna challenge the one that's closest to us. And then the Poison Arrow. Poison Cloud Arrow. Okay, he's dead. Okay. And then I'm thinking... I think we do this just to hit him a little bit. And that should die to poison next turn, so I don't really have to worry about that. And now let me just get away from all these Death Fog barrels that could screw us over. I want them to come to me. Okay, he can't move because he's trapped by the Voidwoken, so that's kind of funny. That one doesn't know how to fly? Really? That's kind of crazy. I find that hard to believe. Alright, the volatile voidlings are going to come over and hit me once. They don't do that much damage, but they do blow up when you kill them, so you have to be a little bit careful. Okay. Very good. Only 2 more turns and then I get Chameleon Cloak back. Alright. So let's just... let's jump again. Try to pull them this way if I can. Alright. And I'm kind of hoping that they're blocking the way a little bit. Because I can just Worm Tremor them. And now they can't move. And I can just hide behind this rock while I wait for a Chameleon Cloak to come back. Okay, he's going to start coming over. I guess that guy doesn't have a way of jumping down. I don't really understand why he's not coming for me. Okay, so I think maybe they can walk around then. Alright, I thought they couldn't. Alright, well the good thing is I can just stun him with static cloud arrows. Or I could just charm him too. He's not immune to charm, is he? No. Okay. Yeah, it might be best to just charm him then. Alright, so he's charmed. He can't do anything about that. We'll go ahead and play the Lute of Haste. And next turn I'll get Chameleon Cloak back. See what Loic wants to do. He's gonna Shade Shift. Okay. Oh, can he see me from there? Oh, that's lame. Boo. Boo. That's lame. You can see over the rock. Like, that makes no sense to me. That just legit makes no sense to me. We'll count it as a death. But that boo. Boo that, man. That's stupid. That is really stupid that he can see me from there. There's a giant rock in the way. How can you see? I'm gonna stand where he was, and I want to see if I can see over it. What was he, like, right here? You cannot see over this. Like, you could aim meteor shower here, but then, like, that many meteors hitting me, that would not have happened. No, he definitely somehow got a shot, like, right here, and that's how it was able to hit so many times. That's stupid. Alright. That would have worked perfectly, too. We just needed to get Chameleon Cloak back, and then we would have easily been able to just go over there, deal a huge amount of damage to him. It would have been great. Everything gets ruined because this guy sucks. Alright, where's the... Okay, there's the Necrowing Voidwoken. Let's teleport him over to start battle, then. Okay. We'll go Adrenaline, and then immediately Lute of Haste ourselves and Peace of Mind. One second. Okay. Do I want a Peace of Mind? I actually think it might be better just to get that damage in right away with poison arrows. Yep, like that. And then we'll go Chameleon Cloak. I honestly thought if I was going to die in this fight, it was going to be because of Deathwalk shenanigans. Had no idea that he was going to be able to see over that rock, and I still question that he could see over that rock. I think that's just nonsense, if you ask me. Alright, Chameleon Cloak him, or not Chameleon Cloak him, Chloroform him. Then we'll delay turn. After all these guys get a turn, delay this one. And then we should be able to kill those two Voidwoken together. And I guess I'll just have to Worm Tremor him or something. We'll see. Poison Arrow. Poison Cloud Arrow. Alright. Challenge this guy, because he's going to die next turn. And I will go ahead and use another Poison Cloud Arrow to take him out. Perfect. We get our challenge 1. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and shoot. I don't know what I want to do here. Trying to think of what the best thing to do is. Let's test how much a water arrow does to him really quick. 885 with a crit. We do have a really high crit chance, 95%. But is it better to just entangle him? It probably is better to entangle him. Because then that way, he's just stuck over there, and I can easily get Chameleon Cloak back. Yeah, I think this is the better call. Because that guy's stuck. I can just Charming Arrow the big guy. And the Volatile Voidlings do very little damage. Although, of course, they'll do a lot more damage when they blow up. You just have to watch out for that, that's it. Okay. I'm gonna stay, like, over in this area. I think that's far enough that Loic won't be able to hit me. I mean, surely that's gotta be far enough. We're so goddamn far from him. These are weak to fire, right? Yeah, they're weak to fire, which is kind of weird. Since the whole thing is that they blow up. So we'll throw that down, and we'll blow that explosive trap. And that will kill all of those guys. That also levels us up. That's cool. And let's go ahead and Charming Arrow the big guy. Oh, he does have flight. And what the heck is he doing? Nice, he crippled him. Awesome. Alright, so how many more turns? Is it one more turn? Yeah, one more turn of being inflicted with that. The Voidwoken is knocked down, which is also pretty helpful. Can't see him from there. Can see him with Sky Shot though, so let's do that. Alright. Let me get out of the fire. And then I will, I guess... Is there any, like, corpse that's... No. I could nether swap me with him, and then I would have high ground. But there's also a Deathfog barrel right there, and I don't want that to happen. I don't want anything crazy happening. Alright, I think we'll just reapply Loot of Haste. And then I'll do, like, 2 Loot of Blessings next turn to get rid of the Necrofire. Turn that into Holy Fire. He's gonna Meteor Shower the Construct. Oh my god. Alright, the Construct has been deleted from existence. Alright. And he can't use Meteor Shower now, so that's good news. Okay. Yeah, let's take this guy out. We should be able to. Just kidding, because that didn't crit. Why do the best skills that I use always... They're the ones that don't crit. Alright, let's see if we crit with the slowdown arrow. I do. So we could try to kill him. I don't think it's worth it. I think let's not gamble on that. Let's just loot a blessing twice to get rid of the necrofire, and then we'll go invisible with Chameleon Cloak. Okay. And then doing this, hopefully, next turn we'll be able to take out the Void Woken, and then that's basically all of his minions defeated. It's just going to be him left. Okay. Might as well. Oh, he's gonna attack it to wake him up. You see this a couple of times, and honestly, him moving up isn't a bad idea either. Although that's annoying that he's gonna move over that way. He blew up the Death Fog barrel. Okay. Why can't I see up here? Okay, there was a smoke cloud apparently. I'm gonna jump over here. Let me think. We can easily take him out. Let's just do that really quick. Okay, he's dead. So now it's just you. So it's just water arrow spam, and I guess we'll just like freeze and static him, or stun him. So he can never get a turn. Here, let me not be standing right next to him, because this is just a recipe for me to accidentally stun myself. Although I can't I don't want to move. I feel like moving is a bad idea. Yeah, I'm hoping this doesn't backfire. I think I might just teleport him. So that way I don't have to worry about accidentally stunning myself. Yeah, let's teleport him there, and then every turn we're just gonna do the same thing. He probably has perseverance. He does, but it shouldn't matter. I mean, maybe it does. Again, if we don't get these crits, I'm gonna actually lose it, dude. We have such a high crit chance, man. Should not be this much of a struggle to get a crit. A lovely Deathfog. Yeah, it's a great day in Arcs. I mean, the whole thing with, like, Act 2 and the Black Pits was, like, everything was on fire, and then here, it's just everything is Deathfog. Also, is he... Oh, he is healing because of the poison. Oh, I see. Although, why is he healing so much? Doesn't it seem like he's healing more than he should be? He is 7652. How much does he heal? It says 201. No, it's the amount he's supposed to be. It's just weird. It might be better if I just go for physical damage though and use knockdown arrows instead. Because this is going to take forever with these arrows. They're just not doing enough. So ballistic shot. We'll use adrenaline. So we can use barrage. And then we'll hit him with a knockdown arrow. Nice. Okay, 581. I don't want anything stupid to happen here. So we'll just Peace of Mind, and then I'll Chameleon Cloak. And then we'll end turn, we'll delay turn. What are you doing? Okay. Okay, sure. Just gonna end this turn, delay the next. Okay, he blew himself up to heal himself. That's fine. You can do whatever the heck you want to do. I'm just trying to... Sure. I don't even really think you needed all that health, but why not? Alright, now we can go all in for damage. Why am I really can't see... Oh my goodness. Okay, knock him down. Peace of mind ourselves. Alright, and then it's just slow down arrow, knock down arrow, pretty much until the end of the battle. Yeah, we're gonna do a lot more damage this way. You know what, actually? Let me jump over there. Got another idea. Through the power of music. How much damage? I'm just curious how much damage this is going to do. And does it work with Savage Sortilege too? It does work with Savage Sortilege. Now this is how you kill Loic the Immaculate. This is how you do it. That's with the power of music. Alright. Awesome. That's funny. I don't know why I never even thought about doing that. I could have done that the whole time. The fact that it crits with Savage Sortilege is awesome. That's perfect. What is the... Oh, 2 scoundrels in there? Nice, yeah. It's a really fun thing, the loots to use. Like, loot of healing, being able to damage the undead enemies is so good. That's a really good wand if you're running, like, a fire build. Alright, now, to go through the nightmare that is looting the place. If we even can. I killed him by cheating, teleported him to the camp. That's fair. Honestly, that's kind of just a fun way of doing it. I wouldn't say that's cheating. There's a lot of other things that I would definitely classify as cheating. I don't think I would say that's cheating. Alright, I'm gonna drop this. I didn't mean to pick that up. Alright, okay. I'm quick saving before I accidentally somehow die to Death Fog anyway. I was trying so hard not to die to Death Fog during this. There's just like 3 random Death Fog barrels like all over the place too. It sucks. And there really wasn't even anything good on anybody. Alright, I'm gonna attack retreat into this hut here. I think there's a chest inside. Can I really not see if I like stand over here? Yeah, if I stand here I can see inside. Okay, that's a bunch of traps. Alright. And all that just for some money. Not worth our time at all. Well, the big thing is that we got to level 20. And our wits are at max, so we'll just go with finesse. And then this other point we're going to put into pyro because our explosive traps we want to do more damage with. Yeah, I think that's a good place to end it though. We died twice today. Once to the Ark's gate fight, and then another one to Loic because of some questionable tomfoolery. But it's alright. It's alright. We've been doing good so far in Act 4. And I think next time, I'm not sure which area we're going to go to next. We could do the Lizard Consulate. We could do the sewers. We'll find out. I'm not sure. We could do both, depending on how much time we have. We'll see. But regardless, I might just because of how annoying it is to find a crossbow. And speaking of, I can talk to this vendor really quick and see if they have one. I really want to find a divine quality crossbow.
Refill your quiver, are you?
And the problem is the game doesn't want me to have one. Like, I have been rocking this level 17 crossbow for a long time, and now I'm level 20. So I might at least try and see if I can get one off stream. We'll see. I'm hoping I can find one somewhere. But other than that, I'm not really going to do anything else. So regardless, thank you guys so much for watching, whether you're watching on YouTube, on Twitch, or you're watching the VOD. Thank you to Papermaker, Brett, Moo, Dr. 7E. I think there's one other person. Nope, I think that was it. Okay, anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are awesome, fun to talk to, make for a lively chat, and I will see you all next time.